I hate a moral coward, one who lacks the manly spark. I just detest a man afraid to go home in the dark. I always spend my evening careless woman, wine and song, but like a man I always bring my little wife along. I'm a member of the midnight crew. I'm a night owl and a wise bird too. Home with the milk in the morning, singing the same old song. Rises the moon, go to bed with the sun. Early to bed and you'll miss all the fun. Bring your wife in trouble, it will never trouble you. Make her a member of the midnight crew. The fun it doesn't stop till 12 on happy old Broadway. So what's the use of going home until the break of day? Now something confidential, whisper not above the breath. I once went home at 2 a.m. and scared my wife to death. I'm a member of the midnight crew. I'm a night owl and a wise bird too. Home with the milk in the morning, singing the same old song. Rise with the moon, go to bed with the sun. Early to bed and you'll miss all the fun. Bring your wife in trouble, it will never trouble you. Make her a member of the midnight crew. I never shall forget the night I made 6 rabbit runs. Although I didn't have a knife, a blackjack or a gun, I proved myself a hero of a very high degree. I ran for home and 6 of them were running after me. I'm a member of the midnight crew. I'm a night owl and a wise bird too. Home with the milk in the morning, singing the same old song. Rise with the moon, go to bed with the sun. Early to bed and you'll miss all the fun. Bring your wife in trouble, it will never trouble you. Make her a member of the midnight crew.
And welcome to tonight's Night Owl stream. I am Coyote de la Mancha.
And I am Izzy the Fool.
Hooray!
It is good to be back with Persona 4. It's been a little while.
It has. We've been having a little bit of connectivity trouble for a while. And by a little, I mean a lot.
Yeah, we pay for gigabit internet where we're at, and that's 1 gig of download and upload speed per second. But inexplicably, all router tests are showing about 1/10 of that speed.
We're still trying to solve that. We don't know what's causing it, but ultimately, if you guys end up detecting any kind of stammer or anything like that,
Please let us know in the chat.
yeah.
There should be something that can be done. I've already taken some measures. Tonight we are streaming at 1080p instead of 1440p, which should probably be enough to offset it, enough that we shouldn't have much of an issue.
It does make us sad.
Here, let me get the chat on the second display.
All right. It does make us sad that we must resort to such lengths. But alas, resortment is what we are down
If you
to.
just stopped killing zombie-adjacent beings, you could have been protecting the small. Well, we are done killing zombie-adjacent beings for the time being, and protecting the small is exactly what tonight is all about. So
It really is.
we're all over it, Laughing Gremlin. Thank you.
Yes. So, there is... pardon me.
Anyway, you need to find something to do tonight. However, it's raining, so you might just have to go to bed. I don't know.
Well, let's
Try
find
to go
out.
outside. You can go outside. You.
Hey, I've got an umbrella.
That display is too loud. It's mostly quiet because it's raining, and one really nice touch this game does is when it's raining in game, the music doesn't play, and I think that's pretty great for setting the mood.
Yeah.
Since rain is connected with the disappearances and the midnight channel and the overarching mystery.
See, I really want to go to the shrine.
But you are too much of a quivering coward.
I am. The shrine is enveloped in darkness, as still and silent as death itself. Oh, goody! You feel a chill run down your spine. Yay! You feel your courage needs to be at least reliable to set foot in here. Boo!
That was last year. A year. No, it was... Yeah, very cute. Pulling the last year stuff on us on January freaking 1st.
By the way, Happy New Year, everybody. I cannot interact with this ancient fellow.
There we go. I don't know if anybody else had that issue, but the stream on my end kind of hung for a bit. Whoops, YouTube is showing the ability to view at 1440, but we're not actually outputting at 1440 right now, so if anyone's watching at 1440, it's the fake 1440. It's actually still 1080, so there's no reason to do that. If there's a way to fix that in post, I will. When the French Link show up, he'll be here next Sunday, actually.
Yeah, he's on his way. Yeah, not wanting to imply anything regarding Pepe Le Pew, but he's coming quickly.
No. You can't go to Kanushi Liquors. It's not a real store.
But.
No, you're 16 or 17. You can't just go and get hammered.
I have
like
fake
I
ID
did last night to ring in the new year. Woo! And by some miracle, I'm not hungover the damn slightest. I was preparing tonight to one of the jokes to be like, by the way, I'm Izzy the Fool and I'm hungover tonight, but I'm not at all. I feel fantastic. I drank so much last night. Bunch of rum and brandy, but I feel great.
Okay.
These are job listings.
Yeah, origami crane folder, as I've said before, does sound interesting, actually.
You can do that. That will increase your understanding, which is basically your empathy.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Requires some diligence, so you might not have enough diligence for it, but we'll see.
Take this job? Yes.
Nope. Diligence must be persistent. You can increase your diligence by making envelopes.
That lived in the tower that Jack built. Okay, that sounds mind-crushingly dull.
It is a bit. That's why it increases your diligence. You have, like, a prompt that'll appear where it's like, you consider letting your mind wander as you work, and you have to resist that or else you'll make a mistake.
Who wrote this game? Calvin's dad? Do something mind-crushingly boring that you hate. It builds character.
That would explain the detective gaining empathy when he left the original cranes and unicorns around Decker. Decker, detective. I'm not sure what you're talking about.
Okay, the only Decker that's coming to my mind is the one from the first Star Trek movie, and I'm sure that's not what he means.
Origami, not original. Oh, right. I misread that.
Blade Runner. Okay.
I've never seen Blade Runner, so there's that explanation.
Yeah, we need to
keep moving, by the way.
Yeah, we need to correct that oversight.
The only reason I'm lighting a fire under your ass is because I'm really eager to get to Nanako, and she's not for a few in-game days.
I will go ahead and apply for this job before we move on in the game.
Are you?
Period.
We could talk about it instead.
Could we? Yeah.
Let's just spend the whole stream chilling out and talking about doing things. That's a much better idea.
You get the cookies, I'll get the tea. Fine, I'll get the...
Yeah, was the other detective with Deckard. Okay.
Yeah, no more though.
How could Izzy not know Blade Runner? Yeah, very simple. I haven't watched it. That is how I don't know it.
It's amazing how many movies there are. I can make envelopes on the work desk in my room. Oh golly, can I really?
I'm peripherally aware of its existence because it's a big deal to a lot of people, but I have not watched it. I'm aware that there are multiple versions. I am aware that there is debate upon which version is the better version.
It's the version I'm going to show you. Trust me.
Okay. Oh, hey, you can check out Daidara. he's open late when it's raining because inspiration strikes and he doesn't close at his normal hour, and he offers discounts. You look at the time, I was so passionate about my art, I lost track of the world around me.
Dude, this is like the coolest NPC ever.
Yeah. You came at the right time, damn it. I'll make an exception and give you a discount tonight.
Sweet.
First things first, sell any materials you might be carrying. Alright, sell them all. Doesn't matter what any of them are, just sell them all.
These are cool though.
No, they don't matter. You sell the materials, the total will come to 3,370 yen. Yep. Oh, that's a hard horn, isn't it? If you have that, I can... You got inspired me by your hard horn.
Yeah, the jokes just write themselves, don't they?
That's really low-hanging fruit. That fruit's on the floor already.
Oh, this low-hanging fruit, it is so yummy.
And the kid didn't catch it, much depressed, way to ruin the year. Wow, year ruined it January 1st. This is going to be a rough one for you, LG.
Yeah, life is hard, so to speak. Yeah, alright, he apologizes for the wait 2 seconds later.
Shield boots.
Shield boots, nice. Okay.
It's a weapon for Chie that will also boost your defense. And then you can also sell other stuff that you're carrying, but you don't really need to.
Alright.
People around the shopping district won't stop gossiping about that Amagi girl.
Won't they, though?
Well, that inn does get by half on the girl's popularity, after all, which is deeply creepy.
Yeah, and certainly not pressuring her
January
whatsoever.
2nd. Oh, right. It's
No,
past midnight.
time happens in the way that I perceive it. It's January 2nd after I go to sleep and wake up again.
That's how I feel emotionally. Blacksmith is Kuwabara Yu Yu Hakusho.
And besides, I didn't wish anyone January 1st. I wished people the new year. And right now, this year is still new.
Yu Yu Hakusho, another thing I haven't watched.
It's barely even used.
She might have been running away from home. I hope nothing bad's happening with her. Now, she'll be okay. She's already been rescued.
She'll be fine.
The game needs to catch up with the fact that Yukiko has been rescued. This happens every time that you perform the rescue ahead of the deadline.
Yeah, that's no problem, though. That, to me, that just means that her family's keeping it a low priority. Low profile, and that's just all to the better.
Yeah, they're just taking care of her.
Yeah.
I don't really understand why she'd do something so inconvenient to everybody else, though. Wow, implying anyone who runs away from home is being selfish.
You are part of the problem. No offense, but you're part of the problem.
So disappointed in Izzy. Kuwabara is the warrior of love. Yeah, okay.
Alright.
I've also never watched One Piece and never will because there's entirely too much of it to expect any one person to watch.
So, I currently have golf club, chainmail, and a disguise mask. Chainmail. So...
After the deadline goes by and people are talking about Yukiko coming back and the story progresses, there will be a new round of stuff to buy as well. So, you might want to hold your shekels until then.
Ooh, long sword.
Been a long time. Was Kuwabara the best frenemy? I'm sure you're asking Ari fan.
Something done.
They is the one that knows.
Shield boots.
There's the new shield boots that he was inspired to create.
Awesome. Yeah, alright, I love the idea of Chie getting some new shield boots. And I'm thinking, I mean, if she got new shield boots and I got a longsword,
yeah,
that'd be awesome.
You could technically afford both, but it would drain a lot of your cash.
It would.
It's up to you. You can compare the stats, by the way, by pressing the X button to show info. It would go up from 42 hit to 60. You'd lose 60 attack. You'd lose 1 in hit, which is accuracy, but you're not going to really notice that much. You also might not really notice an improvement of 18 either.
Well, it's
you very rarely swing your club.
It's half again what I have now.
This is speaking from someone who beat the game with standard weapon, standard armor the entire time, but you really don't need to swap out weapon all that often. Armor more frequently, but weapon has very little impact. It's mostly about the persona.
Yeah, but I mean, as a matter of style, though.
That's true. Weapons are cosmetic, and they do show up and look pretty snazzy. So, and the shield boots give +2 endurance, which you're gonna feel that in terms of these shield boots.
So definitely the shield boots.
Every stat point helps, though once you get accessories that boost by 5 or 10, that's a much bigger boost. Sorry that it seems like this is the game where I crack the whip and try to speed you along. It's just, this game is extraordinarily long when playing at a fast pace, and I don't want you to be playing this game until you're old and gray.
Don't worry, I'll never be old and gray. Alright, let's see here.
Okay, well, I don't want you to still be playing it
When you're old and gray.
When you fall into the flaming pit fighting the Balrog and are reborn as Coyote the White, I don't want you to still be playing Persona 4.
Fly, you fools. Fine.
You should be at least on to Persona 5 by the time you're Coyote the White. So there's not a whole lot to do on rainy nights, especially this early in the game, and you don't have stuff like night jobs. So I would recommend making some envelopes and boosting your diligence.
Yeah.
You never have to take my advice, but I'm always probably going to have something to suggest you do with your time slot. Feel free to ignore me, though.
I do like the riverbank.
Coyote the White would be a badass. Correct.
It's so peaceful and calm here.
Right? I can't wait till you get a fishing rod so you can come out here and fish when it's raining. The fishing game in this game is actually really fun. Fishing minigames I usually really enjoy in video games. I didn't used to, but it was this game that brought me around to minigames, fishing minigames, and now I really like them. I like the one in Ocarina of Time, even though I used to hate it. I like the ones in the Persona games. I like the ones in the Yakuza games. And we have Takashi here, hey!
Hey, Takashi! Yeah. Laughing Gremlin says Coyote the Grey is also a badass, and Coyote the Pink is very soothing.
Oh boy, I really hope that doesn't follow Superman Kryptonite rules.
I don't think I would ever be that obnoxious.
Happy New Year's!
Yay! Happy New Year! Let me check the fridge. I'm a teenager. I must check the fridge.
There's white miso. Oh, you remember this? You think that this used to be red miso, though. There's a package of red miso, but it is far past its expiration date. Eat it? It's moldy, bro.
Never mind.
He left it alone. What about the droid attack on the Wookiees? What's your New Year's resolution? Did you do that this year, Coyote?
No. I don't do New Year's resolutions.
I do. I have a New Year's resolution. Exercise a hell of a lot more and use my electric bike that I bought for $1,000 and barely used.
I just, in general, try to look for ways to always improve myself.
Yeah, I'm always improving, too. The New Year's resolution is just a nice opportunity to slap my forehead and be like, oh, that's right, I was supposed to be doing that. Have better choices and friends. That's a good one, Takashi.
That's a good one,
I'm sorry about the history that implies, but it is a very good resolution. I ditched a few toxic people in the last year, actually, so I guess that was unintentionally my New Year's resolution of 2024. Coyote was fabulous last year. He'll be fabulous this year. Thank you, Laughing Gremlin.
Because I'm fabulous.
All right, if you want to make envelopes, interact with the table in the middle of the room.
You mean the one that's blank and has no envelopes on it?
Yeah.
Righto.
Labeled work table. You could work here.
Make envelopes.
Like a good soldier. You decided to work on making envelopes.
I'm working at my job. I'm so happy.
Is that a song?
Yep. More boring by the day, but they pay me.
I like that. What is that from?
That's the classic Dead Kennedys, one of our lesser-known works.
I need to hear that one in full. It sounds very relatable to most people alive.
Now it's time to
Plus you gotta
take a
go.
break.
Going back to the USA and had to turn off my electronics. Stay safe. I'm raising stream. Thank you so much for stopping in briefly,
Yeah.
Takashi. Have a good trip.
Have a good trip. Be safe. See you on the flip side.
And like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Okay, Ari fan. Not sure what brought that about, but thank you for the ad. This has been our ad break. Congratulations, work is boring you immensely. Absolutely prefer making origami critters instead of folding envelopes. Yes, this is just, you're putting in the work so you can do the fun later. Work meticulously, you're doing it for the money.
What
Yeah.
about both? Can I do both?
Honestly, you're doing it for the money is the best motivator for me at my job. I don't know if it would work in this case, but that always works for me,
Yeah.
just to remember.
For years, I had a mantra I would
it
just
for
chant over and over again. The meter is running. The meter is running. So,
Ooh, that is a good one.
yeah.
My job is extremely tolerable, but I'm still always happy to leave it.
I will work meticulously, though, because whether or not I was doing it for the money, I would work meticulously. But even though I'm working meticulously, I'm not necessarily always going to be doing it for the money.
Okay,
So that seems to be more of a primary motivator, I guess.
got it. You meticulously folded the envelope sheets in an attempt to make them absolutely perfect. Meticulously did not imply perfectionism, but alright then. You became overly meticulous, and your pace slowed down so much that you were unable to reach your goal.
And now I want to slap somebody.
Darn. You earned 600 yen for making envelopes. That is less than you could have got.
Okay, I guess I just need to not... Yeah, I guess I just need to take the one
Nope.
that implies I don't give a damn.
Note to self, be careless. It's the best way to
And
succeed.
Yeah, just... The game is a celebration of the unbridled benefits of capitalism. If you're good at something, never do it for free. That reminds me, I need to find Yukiko and charge her for rescuing her.
Yeah, don't do that.
Damn it, Dan.
Alright, a couple of rainy days here. Once you get through all the rainy days, the plot will advance, and then after the plot advances, you'll be able to hang with Nanako.
Yeah, Laughing Gremlin's like, ooh, me, slap me.
Coyote would have been listening to show tunes while folding envelopes.
Very likely.
Probably. The rain doesn't seem to be letting up.
More umbrella time.
Yeah, classes are over. It will say this message every day, so I'm not going to read it every day.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for you. Okay. At first glance, I thought it said you are waiting for Yukiko forever.
No, just a few more days. Alright, there's also not going to be much social inking, and certainly no sports club that you can do while it's raining. My personal recommendation would be to go to the library and take advantage of the... Because if you study when it's raining, then you get bonus study points.
Okay, so I can go to the library now.
You can go to the library anytime.
You know, I was wanting to go to the library before, and apparently that was a bad idea.
No, I just told you not to waste your time slot on it because there were more important things to do and it's not raining.
Oh,
Hey, the library's
fine.
on the floor you just left.
I'm so lost.
Yeah, library's on the second floor. If we can, when we get to playing this game for a few weeks in a row, you'll learn the layout of it better again. You're in the right direction. Keep going.
Calligraphy.
That girl at the end of the hall, she's standing facing the library every day.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, because her senpai is in there every day, and she's too shy to confess her feelings. Umbrella, they can't still be around. Chris and his Discord kitten, Jill, stopped them.
Okay, it would never have occurred to me to refer to Jill as a kitten in any context.
I hate the Discord kitten thing. Fan's doing it to hurt me. What about sports ball? I enjoy the sports ball so much. Yeah, no sports ball on rainy days.
When the people do the raining thing with keeping score and running.
Spend time at the library. Yeah, you decided to study the library.
Awesome. I study at the
Study on rainy
library.
days. It's very lucrative. Yasugami High Library.
This is where I wanted to be instead of the sports ball,
Yeah.
incidentally, just in case anyone is wondering.
Yeah. You're getting your way today. You're able to solve a difficult problem. Good job, you smarty.
Now I'm happier.
Your knowledge has increased.
It's the same thing.
You studied while the rain pattered against the window.
It was soothing. It was a balm to my tortured soul.
Yep.
Oh, look, Kipling.
Your knowledge has increased.
Which means I'm happy.
Well done. I would suspect you're pretty close by now to getting a knowledge point upgrade.
Nanako!
There's Nanako. You'll be able to hang out with her in just a few short days.
Days!
Save. Look, we already revealed the RE character's kinks. We know Chris and Discord Kitten Jill have that kink. See, you said that. I did not confirm that.
I categorically...
Not that I'm an authority. There's no authority here.
do not understand anything that is being discussed.
Well, more envelopes. It's raining, it's pouring, Dojima is snoring.
Only if he's sitting at his desk. Okay.
Man, I can't be the only one who looks at Dojima and Adachi in this game and kind of wishes there was a side manga or a spin-off anime that was just the entire story just from their perspective as beat cops trying to solve this case.
I know, right?
That would be so cool.
I assure you, you are not alone.
Like, frame it in the same way as, like, Miami Vice.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean...
I'd be so into that. A cop procedural starring Adachi and Dojima would be the best.
Dude, that would be awesome. And then you have that god-awful twist at season's end. Mm-hmm. When it, you know, when they actually, when they find and
go
capture...
through the envelope making while we're talking, that's fine.
When they actually capture the bad guy and they finally go out for drinks together.
Yes!
And they actually bond together. My diligence has increased.
Well done. Ah! Yes, you're persistent now! You can now make cranes.
Also,
and you got 1,000 yen, which is the proper amount. Oh, Laughing Gremlin says, when I first played this game, I was convinced the secret plot twist was going to be that Junas was brainwashing through their commercials.
No, I think that's just
the world.
I think that's just up front in canon. They're kind of like Walmart.
Yeah, that's just a normal fact. It's hardly a twist. Everyone's just like, yeah, brainwashing, that's just part of life. Corporate brainwashing, they control everything, you know. Hey, Chie.
Yay, Chie!
Hey, Yukiko told me that she'll be able to come to school again in 2 days.
Awesome.
That's wonderful.
That is brilliant news.
Oh man, I'm glad. I'm so happy. You can thank me for that.
Yeah, I mean...
I'm pretty great.
It's all about me.
Yay, the waifu. Yes, she's pretty high up there in my opinion.
She is awesome.
Come on, you know it's because all three of us did our best. Aw, she's blushing though.
Yeah, but you're the one she was thinking of.
Actually, more like the three of us and one animal thingy? Teddy, the animal thingy.
Yeah. Next time we meet her, it's like, and he's like, you remember who I am, right? We're like, animal thingy! What? Come on, animal thingy!
We all know An-chan is best waifu. Oh, An from Persona 5. She's pretty good. She gets overlooked a lot in waifu discussions. Most people are on Team Makoto, I find, in that game. But, An is pretty solid. Honestly, there's no bad options in Persona 5. I wouldn't really say there's bad options in Persona 4 either. Although I don't like Rise very much.
Well, Rise is...
Teddy is himbo. He's more twee.
Yeah. Rise's biggest problem, from what I've seen, again, I haven't played the game, but from what I've seen, her biggest problem is just that she's a kid.
Yeah, better grow up.
She's really young.
She's very grown up in the spin-offs, and she's great there.
Yeah.
Moving on.
I
think I need a new signal to get you to spin the dialogue forward while we're talking, other than moving on. I just clap my hands.
No.
You don't respond to that. No, I shouldn't have expected you would. Hi, Yumi. Hey, Coyote-kun. We have practice today. You're coming, right? Oh, that's right. Drama doesn't get canceled the way that sports does during rainy days.
And that's fine. Drama's fun.
Yeah, you should go to drama. Your social link members may invite you during lunch to spend time with them after school.
I like the heading of that. Help! My social link people are inviting me to lunch. Help!
It's just what they call tutorials.
Help me! They're wanting me to people.
When you choose to spend time with that person, you may become closer to them.
Help! I'm becoming closer to them.
By the way, having a blast playing RDR2, that's cool. Change the profile pic. Now, I'm pretty sure RDFan's profile pic has been RDR for many years now. You may still spend time with that person after school, even if you decline the invitation during lunch. Will you spend the afternoon with the drama club? Now, it's crucial. Sometimes you might not want to lock that in if there's something you want to do before you hang out with them. Because if you lock it in, as soon as you end, it'll say, you remember you had plans to hang out with someone. You should go immediately there, and it'll just shortcut you right over. So if it's on a day where you plan to do multiple things, some non-time consuming, and then the one hangout, you're going to want to say no, even if it's the person you do plan to hang with later. So bear that in mind. However, if you don't have anything else planned today, and I don't think you do, then you can say spend time, but decide later keeps you more free.
I'm gonna say decide later.
I see. Well, it's your choice.
Yes, it is, and I revel in my illusion of free will.
Yay! Just be sure to come by before you forget everything I taught you before.
Okay, actually, that's fair.
Yep. What will you do after school? I like Yumi. She's also kind of overlooked.
Yeah, she seems all right. I mean, her phrasing combined with her facial expression just kind of makes me think that anytime she says something like that, it's kind of with a wink and a smile, you know?
Class is ended for today.
She strikes me as...
Yeah, she's cute. She's fun.
Yeah, all right. Classes have ended.
Don't forget to save at the butterfly.
Save at the butterfly.
Let's see. I'm trying to think if there's anything else you could... Oh, now the bookstore's not open yet. Damn. When the bookstore is open, I don't need to tell you that you're going to want to go there.
Bookstore! Neko Discord kittens. I don't understand this Discord kitten thing.
Yeah, you should be count yourself very lucky that you don't understand it. Please don't try to understand it. For your own good.
Ha! People told me that about the Necronomicon. And look at me now. Nah. Hello, who is this?
Random NPC. Shopping district seems like it's going downhill these days, don't you think? Like the textile shop owner's son. He's that stupid delinquent kid. Ugh. Think he can run that place? But I guess a city kid like you wouldn't understand stuff like that. Well, she's just very unpleasant.
Yeah, she's labeled as a homely student. And once again, I kind of want to find...
the idea of Micah raving about the Discord kittens to Arthur is very funny.
Yeah. I kind of want to find somebody who was involved with developing this game and just slap them a little bit.
I mean, writing unpleasant characters is a skill. It's also very realistic, because most high school students, let's be honest with ourselves, are unbearable brats.
Well, they're still learning. Most of the folks I hung out with were pretty cool, but again, most of the folks I hung out with were performing arts students.
Yeah, the artsy fartsy ones are a bit more tolerable. I was mostly surrounded by the geeky nerds, which is about 50-50 cool, shy, awkward people, and completely unbearable incels.
Yeah. You know, it's a coin toss.
Well, it's a transfer student. What brings you all the way over here?
You're still in the school building and I have legs?
Can't you see I'm in the middle of an important conversation here? Beat it, would you? So then, they were all like...
Okay.
Yeah, you're going to gain nothing from talking to NPCs unless there's a thing over their head indicating they have a side quest. I would just not waste your time.
I'm not seeing any of my friends anywhere.
Yeah, nobody typically is available on rainy days except for a very slim handful of social links, including Yumi at Drama. There she is.
Hey!
Hey, Coyote-kun, practices today. You're going to come, right? You feel the relationship with Yumi is going to become closer soon.
Awesome.
Will you spend the afternoon at Drama Club? Oh, I should mention, if you want to get maximum social link points with social links, you should try to have a persona in your possession that matches their arcana. Then you'll get bonus points if you select the quote-unquote correct dialogue options. I don't think that you should use a guide to tell you what the right answer is on your first playthrough or anything.
Not.
But it's a good idea to have the right persona with you so that when you do happen to pick the quote-unquote correct answer, you will get the best possible result. So Sun Arcana is what you need. Yeah, I wouldn't have pressed that button if I were you. It's going to tell you about every single sun persona in the game, which you don't need to know.
There is still power hidden within.
Okay, it's only telling you about 2 right now, but the higher you go up, the more that it blabs about them. I just would never hit check social link rank.
Alright, so should I hit cancel and then equip a sun card if I have one?
You don't have one, or else it would have already said, so you need to go to the Velvet Room and make one. Or summon one if you have one in the compendium.
Okay.
If you don't want to bother with that, don't need to worry about it, but it will give you the best result, so.
Okay, so ideally I would cancel out of this.
Yeah.
Go to the Velvet Room.
Yeah.
Find, create, or equip a sun card. Then come back.
Yep.
Card in hand. Okay, I'm ready to do drama practice now.
Yes.
And she's like, what is with you?
Yeah. It's the little dance you have to do if you want to get maximum points, but you don't need to do that. Huh? You're not serious enough. Oh, you baited her. Whoops. You be chastised, you.
She turned her back on me. Thanks a lot.
It's just her default pose. Don't read too much into it.
Dude. I'm not sure I should listen to your advice.
I have great advice.
You're getting me in trouble with the girls. The really cute girls who do drama.
Have you ever heard of the shoulder touch?
The shoulder touch?
Yeah.
Which one? There
You go
are
up.
several.
You put your hand on her shoulder like that, and you go, hey.
Does anyone actually believe that that's a good idea? Because I've had a variety of female friends in my time, and I can tell you, most of them hate that.
I'm referencing Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
Ah.
Anyway, press the X button on controller. Go into town.
Aha.
Much faster than wandering aimlessly.
Yes, it is.
Central Shopping District. Velvet Room. Yeah, we're gonna get flashbang when you come in here. I forgot to warn you about that.
Well, that
you guys couldn't see, but he literally like whipped his head back, like he got actually flashbanged. Damn,
it'll
bro.
be just a moment.
All right, recalibrating.
Oh, that still hurts.
Arcand is writing some more bizarre RDR2 fanfic, which is just great. All right, first, I recommend checking the compendium to see if you have a Sun persona already registered that you can just buy. Save yourself the time.
Okay.
View compendium. And if you press Y, then you'll hide all personas you don't already have, so you can just scroll through the list of ones you do. Scroll on down, we're looking for a Sun. Nope, no Sun. Okay, in that case, it's time to fuse.
Okay, so back when I assume?
It may also not be feasible for you to fuse a Sun one this early, but we can take a look.
And the menu is covering up the face of the young lady I actually want to see. That's
Press B.
unfortunate.
There she goes. Alright, fuse personas.
Great, now I
It
get
should
to
be
be
noted that
fused.
the UI was designed before she was added to the game. Because she was not in the original Persona 4. Marie was added to Persona 4 Golden release.
So Fusion Forecast, I assume?
Fuse.
Just Fuse.
Yep. And then search. Okay, scroll down. Let's see if we can find a Sun. There's a Sun. Kusith.
Kusith.
Make it using Ukabach and Oribus, or using, what's the other combo? Izanagi, Ukabach, and Oribus.
I don't think I want to sacrifice Izanagi.
Probably you should not.
Ukabach and Oribus, I don't remember which ones they are or what
They are
do.
both fire, so if you fuse them together and you can carry fire skills onto Kusith, then Kusith can fill the role that they both did.
Okay, that's right. Ukabach is the devil with that big spoon,
Yes.
right? He is so cool.
Oribus is the crazy dancing red horse creature.
Also very cool. So
Yes.
Kusith logically would be twice as cool because I'm combining two different beings into one because that's how that works. That's totally how that happens.
That's not how that works, but Kusith is cool. See? Is a green dog with feather wing ears.
Oh.
That's both.
Okay.
Supposed to be a wind persona. Interesting. But you should be able to carry over Augie onto it.
If I can carry fire attack over, because fire attack has been really useful.
Press A. Please choose the skills you would like to pass on. Okay, yep, you can carry over the fire.
Yeah, see, the hysterical slap didn't do much. Sukunda was useful at one point.
Yeah, that's useful for hunting gold hands.
Yeah, I don't remember if I have...
won't hold still.
Do I have another persona who also
Another one with
does that?
Skunda? No.
If I stat bonuses on all of those. Alright. So...
Aki and Secunda might be a good idea.
that's what I'm thinking.
Alright. And don't forget, if you end up needing Orbis or Ukabach back, you can buy copies of them back from the compendium later.
Ah, that's right.
You are rank 1 in the corresponding social link. Well, I wonder how much power that will grant. I'm kind of halfway doing my eager voice right now. I'm not so totally into it. I'm tired.
Yeah. By the way, has anybody noticed any kind of skips or anything thus far? Is the stream stable?
Seems stable from my monitoring of it. I'm also, I have like one of my ears listening to us live, so I can keep an eye on what the quality is like, and haven't heard anything go awry since the one time that it slowed down for a sec, and that was because I was streaming at too high a quality.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why, though?
If anybody is watching at 1440, downgrade to 1080. It is not going to look any better because we're not actually outputting at 1440 tonight. I forgot to update YouTube settings. I am the great Kusith. In my greatness, I have come to serve. Neat. Is dog.
Is dog. Alright, and the sudden social link infuses Kusith with power.
Yep. Rah. Because it's super long tongue. That's one level. Ooh, growth! Growth 1 is great.
Strength is
You
increased
keep
by
flinching
2.
from the screen at almost every effect. Should I turn down the brightness?
Yeah, that might be. I mean, it's not gonna solve all my problems, but it'll probably make them better.
Another remote. Alright. Oh, wow, that was... I didn't know it was going to do that. Alright. Everybody, hold on for a sec. You will not notice anything different, but... we're changing settings on our display right now.
Oh, that is so much better.
Yeah, let's just do that.
Just do that, yeah.
There we go.
Put that sucker on graphic.
I mean, to me that looks awful because I like bright, but it is shielding you, so...
It's less hurty. Okay.
Colors are kind of messed up, though.
That is unfortunate.
I think I can find a better setting, but I'm just going to have to go bright for a sec while I'm doing that.
Alright. But the important part is that Doggo has emerged from my soul. Hello, soul Doggo. I am Coyote. Actually, it's like he's got... He does have that long red tongue, but then he has this green tentacle. And I'm not sure if that's supposed to be like a second tongue.
How's that look?
Ah, yeah, that should be good. Thank you.
There we go. The colors have maintained their proper depth, but we've turned the brightness down. And for our viewers, nothing has changed, of course, because this is different technology. Or different, we're changing hardware, they're getting software. That's the short version.
Right here.
Alright, so now Coyote is no longer blind,
Yay!
and we can carry on.
Yay!
Also, it's a shiny Espeon. Yeah, that's right, shiny Espeon is green, isn't it? I've forgotten that.
Okay, so I have Sun equipped now, yes?
You have one in your inventory, which is all you need. You don't have to have it as your active persona in order to get the bonus.
Okay.
I thought that was the case when I first played, but no, as long as it is in your possession, you're good to go. It doesn't count if it's in your compendium, it needs to be in your active inventory, but doesn't have to be equipped.
We can make it better than
We
it was
have
before.
the technology.
Better. Stronger.
Gotta go fast, Arthur. Bill fucking spins into a circle.
Less blinding.
You're too slow. You always thought I was too slow.
Only mentally, Dutch.
I'm doing Bill.
You're doing Bill? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, Bill's got the Limbigo.
No, that's all. That's Uncle.
That's Uncle. Who the hell? Can you tell I haven't played this game? Who the hell is Bill?
Bill is the stupid one.
So he actually is slow.
He actually is stupid, but he really resents the fact that, well,
everyone has
everyone
noticed.
can tell that he's stupid.
Classroom building?
Classroom building, yes. Two floor. Or, yeah. Floor the second. There she is.
Still upset. I'm sorry.
Yeah, this is a lot easier on the eyes. I prefer the real bright, vivid colors, but feel your relationship with Yumi is going to become closer soon. You notice that it named Kusith back there. That's how you know that you got the right one.
Okay.
Since you have Kusith, you feel you might become closer. That shows, okay, getting full points.
Yeah, it's good that they have something like that.
Spend the afternoon at drama club practice? Yeah, do that.
Go to drama club practice at long last.
Stop, you're embarrassing yourself.
I am ready.
Take off that damn blue costume.
And I'm glad I was able to make her happy.
Bill,
I'm tired of people underestimating my fastness. I'm fast. I'm so fast, you wouldn't even see me coming.
runs, collides with furniture, collapses in a heap.
Dude, what the hell? I thoroughly practiced expressing a variety of emotions. I have many polygons.
I'm David Cage, director of Quantic Dream. I know Ellen Page. We're stealing that from vintage Jim Sterling.
My expression has increased.
Good. Meanwhile, Mary Beth is dressed as Amy Rose. Just doing fundamentals all the time gets boring, so let's try doing some real performing. Awesome. Feel the spotlight burn you into a crisp. We'll hold an audition. Everyone remember the line I'm about to say. Okay, memorize this. I
Okay.
miss vintage Jim Sterling. Vintage Jim Sterling had a certain je ne sais quoi, but Steph is a lot happier as they are now, so...
Yeah. See, I'm envisioning the drama
I'm
club.
perfectly fine with Stephanie Sterling as they are, because they're happier. I'm sorry. What happened was I got on a delay, and you came in, and then I finished my thought. And then I interrupted you.
I did not realize you had not finished your thought. But yeah, I'm envisioning the drama club president just kind of like, okay, we're going to do Julius Caesar. I assume you're being Julius Caesar. Well, of course. Excellent. Then we all get to stab you. Wait, what? On your mark, get set.
After the audition, we'll decide our roles and finish it off with a 5-minute skit.
Also stabbing.
Got it? Now pay attention. What crazes me is not the light of the moon, nor the golden sea, but merely the trickle of your tears.
Okay, I feel like that didn't translate very well.
Yeah, I don't think it did, no. It comes off as creepy, where I think it was meant to be romantic.
Yeah, it was meant to be romantic, and it ends up coming across in English as really try hard. And it's like, oh well. Some things just don't carry over well from one language to the next. What crazes me... Yeah, I'm going to be able to recite this. What crazes me is not the light of the moon, nor the golden sea, but merely the trickle of your tears.
Okay, got it memorized.
Which we also need to get back
Kingdom
to.
Hearts, God yes, we need more Kingdom Hearts.
It feeds our soul.
Y'all got that? Well, I'm not gonna repeat it. Alright, we'll start with Coyote. Come on up here in front of everybody. Show some emotion.
Excellent.
Don't worry, believe in yourself.
My natural habitat, the spotlight. I gotta be me.
The line began...
What crazes me is not.
Uh-huh. Then it went...
The light of the moon.
You're getting into it. You recited the entire line with lots of emotion. Okay, next person.
I'm always a little reluctant to be like the first person in line in something like this.
Uh-huh.
Because I feel like if I do that, then other people will feel less confident, you know?
Because you're that good. Yeah, all right.
Well, even when I'm not particularly good, I am that comfortable. It's like, Coyote, get up here and give a presentation on something. Yeah, okay. And then next person in line is like, oh god, I have to go after the egomaniac. What the hell am I gonna do now?
Mitan, you want to try? We already know that you're going to be my main character.
Oh, those two.
I'll do it. I'm confident that I can remember.
Yumi! Stepping on her lines a little bit, though. Okay, stepping on her lines a lot.
What crazes me? Yumi appears to be a completely different person as she recites.
Yeah, Yumi obviously
He's not the light of the moon, nor the golden sea.
does not have trouble going before other people.
Mm-hmm.
Does she just not like that other girl particularly?
She doesn't like that the other girl gets favoritism just for being the girlfriend of the head of the club.
Okay, I can see that.
Yeah, the girlfriend gets nepotism points just for dating him. It sucks ass.
Okay, Yumi's actions become much more understandable then.
Yep. But merely the trickle of your tears. She delivered it better than I did.
Yeah.
I just didn't care to try.
And even as she speaks, outside, the sky is weeping.
Yeah. Yumi's own eyes are full of tears. Oh, wow. She really got into it.
Holy crap. Nari fan says the GF is a dom.
She has become the character. Nicely done.
Yeah, method acting.
That was amazing, says another student. She's always so good. It's scary, says a jealous student. Thanks, narration. Just calling her a jealous student. If anyone thinks they can do a better job than me, please come on up. Oh, Yumi, that's not a good way to encourage everyone.
That was not kind
Stop
or
that.
or called
Stop
for.
it. Like, come on, Yumi.
Yeah. Don't be in a hurry to crush everyone else with your acting, Yumi.
Yeah. Crap.
I mean, I know you're a teen, but again, so was I. So were a lot of the people that I hung with when I was a teen, and most of them recognized that that would be a dick move.
I'll throw another teenager. I don't give a fuck. Thanks, Laughing Gremlin. Yumi, don't say it like that, says another student.
That's the drama club president.
Oh, you're right. The president. That's a drama club student.
Yeah,
Drama club president. Yumi, don't say it like that.
Yeah, he's doing his job.
Sorry, I have a man voice now. I'm fine. I just had to clear my throat a bit there.
Yeah,
His tough voice came out.
Yeah, he's doing his job now. He's like, all
Now
right,
see
damn
here.
it. Let's rein in the ego a little bit. We're all dramatic characters in every way possible in every definition, but goddamn, Yumi.
Drama club president sub. Yep. If only standing around flirting made you a better actor, huh?
Okay.
Okay, shots fucking fired.
Okay, maybe the three of you should discuss this while the rest of us go for coffee.
Hey, come on. We all remember the line, so we might as well do it, right? Drama club vice president, the girlfriend.
I'm having second thoughts about joining this club.
I think watching others act is a good experience too, don't you, Yumi? You're right, go ahead. Everyone recited the line, but Yumi was the best, hands down. She is sassy as fuck. Holy shit, I like her.
Man. See, this is where it's like, okay, Yumi, I dig where you're coming from, but your own ego is crushing everyone else to the wall now.
Yeah. Dial it back a bit, hon. Okay, we've unanimously decided that Yumi will be the protagonist.
Okay.
And she'll be opposite Coyote. Oh, you'll be the male lead. Look at you.
Awesome. Okay, well, you know, she and I work well together anyway, so the chemistry is probably just going to help the production.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's either you or me, and what I'd really rather do is direct.
That's completely fair.
You must play Yumi's husband in a short skit.
Not a problem.
Do you have your lines memorized? Are you ready to go?
Dude, you handed me the script like 5 minutes ago. You know, who are you, Jackie Gleason?
Have you seen Takahata 101 has a VTuber channel? I am aware that he has one, yes.
Yeah, I'm acting across from Jackie Gleason here. It's like, now I think that rehearsal just stagnates the situation. I'm going to hand you the script, give you a few minutes to memorize, and then go. Wait, what? Well, that's all I need. Wait, what? Apparently working with the guy was just crazy.
Oh, wow. Don't be so tense. This is just practice. Uh-huh. But I do want us to take it seriously, so give it a shot, okay? Okay.
An actor is like a martial artist. They must not be tense, but ready. Not thinking, yet not dreaming. Ready for whatever moment may come.
I'll give it my all. I'm not in the mood.
Strangely, what I said was not one of the options. I guess I'll give it my all.
So close to knocking over your stuff again. Ah, there we go.
No, my stuff! Alright. And she...
Well, I'll lead you through it. Yumi seems excited.
Yay!
Acting is fun, isn't it?
Yes it is.
When you're acting, it's like you get to take on the life of another person. Yep. Not just yourself, not some Yumi Ozawa, but another life to live.
I hope she does become a professional actress. I think that would please her immensely.
Yep. I don't need lights, I don't need costumes, all I need is a role to play.
Oh, there are some plays where the whole point of it is there's no costuming, there's no set, it's all pantomime. Go. Mm-hmm. One of them, everyone in the cast, they're all ghosts in a cemetery, and they're remembering their lives, and so they're pantomiming their way through everything, taking turns being the supporting cast in each other's memories. It's really, really good.
Huh.
And I'm just imagining that character being in that play now. Mm-hmm. That would be so cool. Am I the only person who does this? Is it just me? It can't be just me.
I'm just kind of nodding along. All I need is to not be me.
And
ooh,
then
that got real.
My heart breaks. Oh, yeah, she's got one of those home lives, doesn't she?
Yep, she's got problems.
Oh, man.
And you need to help her solve them. That is your job.
Yeah, okay. I'm down.
Oh, sorry. If I keep talking, you'll end up forgetting your own lines, huh?
Not what I was thinking, but let's carry on anyway.
Let's give it a whirl, darling. With Yumi's encouragement, you decided to accept the role of her husband.
Righto!
You feel that your relationship with Yumi has deepened a little.
As I prepare myself for my part-time job of after-school counselor. That is much better.
Yeah. Although with the brightness this low, my eyes kind of just slide off of it and my vision kind of unfocuses, so it's harder to read.
Oh, maybe we should turn it up a little bit.
Eh, it's alright. I can manage.
Alright.
Just if I say the wrong word or stutter while I'm reading out something, that's why.
Okay.
The Yumi Ozawa social link is reached rank level 2, blah blah, blah blah.
Etc., etc.
Alright, wanna ad-lib a kiss? Wow, holy crap.
Let me consider how to take this.
With Yumi's help, you're able to complete the skit to the applause of the entire drama club.
Hooray!
Hey,
Yumi seems very happy. You went home.
Welcome home.
Hey, Nanako. I spent today role-playing with a girl and we kissed.
Another Nanako episode. Another Nanako sighting. Hopefully we'll get to the Nanako part of the episode soon.
Aye, hopefully.
But it's not like you can afford to pass up social link advancement opportunities, so... Oh, you can go apply to the crane making job and then make cranes now, so you have a height of diligence.
Yay. All right.
Then you can increase your understanding.
Okay, that's in...
Shopping district, north. Job board right there. It's the one with the little red roof. No, it's a little over to the right.
Due to the popularity of the rainy day mega beef bowl, we have run out of ingredients.
Yeah. Yeah, if you want the rainy
man.
day mega beef bowl, you gotta come during the day while it's raining.
I ate them into
A
closure.
little more to the right. It's that... Okay, no, it's the sign that's green that has the photo of the woman on it.
The little red roof.
Yeah.
I thought you meant the... Okay.
No. There is a bulletin board. Several job openings posted. Which one do you want to read?
Origami crane folder.
Yes. Definitely raises understanding.
Oh, you understand?
Go ahead, Mr. Joster. Yeah, we've watched JoJo. He's still in part 4, but I've watched up through the end of part 5. Haven't started part 6 yet still. I read a lot of the part 6 manga, and it's pretty good. I do need to watch the anime eventually. Lit table. Make the cranes. You decided to make cranes. Look how colorful. Much better.
So cool.
Carefully and precisely folded cranes for a person you have never met.
May their wish come true.
Your understanding has increased. You're getting tired of folding nothing but cranes over and over. Make other animals. Cheer yourself up.
Cheer myself up.
Yeah. You continue to make cranes as you cheer yourself up.
Isn't it great to know that it's just that easy?
Yep, you can just decide to feel better.
I feel depressed. Have you considered not feeling depressed?
Wow! Suddenly I'm cured! The bundle of cranes has not been completed. You'll have to continue next time. That's okay. You can continue tonight, because it's still raining. The rain doesn't seem to be letting up. Today is Showa Day, so you have the day off from school. All you can do is wait for Yukiko's recovery. What should you do today? Oh, today would be a great opportunity, since you don't have access to school, to go eat a Mega Beef Bowl and get lots of stat buffs across the board.
Yeah, that sounds awesome.
Every time you eat the Mega Beef Bowl, it tests all of your current social stats. If you don't have all of them maxed, you will fail the challenge, but you will gain random boosts to every single stat.
Sweet.
Are you going out? I can watch the house. Yep.
You could come with me. I'm going out to eat, and I can afford to feed you too.
No.
But
You're not at the date when you are permitted to start hanging out with her yet. Now go eat beef bowls.
Small child, lonesome.
No.
Power Rangers.
She would rather watch Power Rangers than have to look at your disgusting face.
And now I felt sad. Oh no, I can cheer myself up.
Thank goodness for that. If you leave, you cannot return here until evening.
That's the idea, right?
Go out until evening? Yeah, that's normal. It's a little silly that it does it that way. You should have the option to go back inside and advance time, or go back inside without advancing time. The fact that there's the restriction of once you step outside, you shall never return until nightfall is bizarre.
But did he ever return?
Mr.
No,
Pearson's
he
making a
never
Mega Beef Bowl.
returned.
Look at that, Dutch. Mega Beef Bowl Challenge. You think I could pass it? Arthur, you couldn't even pass a kidney stone.
Besides, you have to eat it first, otherwise it just gets weird. And his fate is still unlearned.
Aya seems to be having some kind of promotion today. Rainy Day Challenge, 3,000 yen Mega Beef Bowl. If you finish this quintuple-sized bowl, it's free. You feel taking on this dish will help raise several characteristics. You currently have 8,376 yen. Spend time here. This will take a good chunk of your change, but it is worth it.
I love these challenges.
Let's go.
Give me the Mega Beef Bowl.
Central Shopping District, Chinese Diner, Aya. You accepted the Rainy Day Special Mega Beef Bowl Challenge. I'm doing a very dramatic choice for this.
Nom 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 nom.
You still can't see the rice.
I don't need to see the rice. I only need to see the meat. Jump, 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 jump. Jump, 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 jump.
You begin to suspect that your bowl is a portal to the meat dimension.
I want the meat dimension. Nom 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 nom. Oh God.
The amount of meat contained within this bowl is truly staggering.
I can taste things my ancestors ate.
In order to finish this bowl, you must have understanding of your limits, knowledge to control your pace.
Oh, my stomach.
Courage to face this unrelenting tide of beef, and the diligence to persevere against this colossal challenge.
Oh, stay together, cheeks. Stay together.
All these traits are necessary to master the Rainy Day Special Mega Beef Bowl Challenge.
May I be excused? I need to go do something private.
You were unable to finish your meal in your current state.
Oh.
You tried your best to finish the Rainy Day Special Mega Beef Bowl Challenge, and your personality has grown tremendously.
I did not know I contained my personality within my abdomen, but here we are.
Your understanding has increased. Your knowledge has increased. Your diligence has increased. All right, understanding, knowledge, diligence. All three good ones. Yeah, too bad, mister. That'll be 3,000 yen.
Happily. Can I have the rest to go?
Come back soon, thank you. After finishing your meal, you went home.
Nice.
Due to the weekend rainfall, clear skies seem unlikely in the area.
Hey, who's that that's sitting with us?
That's your uncle, Dojima.
Who?
Yeah, he's not home for the last 2 nights whenever someone's missing, because he's tidying up that missing person's case, I guess. Anyway.
A thick fog is expected to set in tonight and remain until tomorrow morning, with heaviest concentration in the Inaba area. Anyone planning to go out tonight should take care. Now for our hourly weather breakdown.
More fog, huh? There's been a lot of that lately. Hopefully it's not a sign of more trouble.
I hate trouble.
Yeah, it's a poor detective that can't detect a pattern.
Mm-hmm.
What did I say about changing the channel?
Oh, it's like, it's boring.
Well, you're not here most of the time, Dad, so I guess I'm just not used to needing to ask.
Have a great day, even during Golden Week.
Oh, there's that good shit.
Local Juness.
Monaco injecting the Jeunesse commercial directly into her veins.
Come see for yourself and get in touch with our products.
Yeah, I encountered a thing recently that was talking about how, and Walmart may no longer be doing this, but for years what they would do is they would send scouts ahead, any location they were thinking about building a Walmart, to scout out whatever small businesses were in the area. Like, let's say there's a shoe store and a hair salon, all right? And then when they build the Walmart in that area, they make sure specifically to include a shoe section and a hair salon service to undercut the smaller business and force them out of business. So the company as a whole will be taking a loss for a couple of years, but they would make sure that there was no competition possible in the area at all when they were done, and everyone would have to go to them for all of their needs.
Yep.
I envision Junes to be kind of similar. Fan says not anymore. Well, yeah, they don't need to now.
Yeah, they've already won.
And word got out, so
It's over.
yeah. But once again, pity poor Yosuke. Yeah, this is something that most people look on as, oh, that's your legacy.
There it is. Boy, he really kept us hanging for the finale.
Hey man, it's the anticipation.
There we go.
Dude, that look he's giving her.
Wow, that's just his default static face.
He's just like, I don't understand this small creature before me.
Dad, they're going to be open during Golden Week.
I heard. Do you want to go somewhere during the long holiday?
We can go somewhere?
Yeah, she's absolutely astonished.
Yep.
How about it? Got any plans yet?
Oh, hey, you're invited too. Look at that.
Oh, it's always nice to be remembered by my mother's younger brother, and that's about it.
Well, you've screwed it up anyway, so.
Let's see now.
You can say you're free, you can say you don't care, or you can say, let me think about it.
Well, okay. You know what? The guy is extending an olive branch. I'm not going to slap it away.
Mm-hmm.
I've got no plans.
Then let's all go somewhere together.
Yay, Nanako!
Junes.
Oh my goodness. She's infectious.
That's her vacation spot.
You sure you want to go to gymnastics?
We can go there anytime. Yeah, but you never do, though.
Yeah, you can't because you're never here.
Come on, girl. Time for bed. It's late.
All right. Every day's great at your Junes.
She's going to grow up to be such a good consumer.
Like, I envision her being in her 20s in college, and she still has, like, Junes merch in her dorm. And her roommate thinks she's the weirdest chick.
Okay, now, actually, obviously, no. It's the family outing that she's really excited
Of course.
about. But, okay, good going, Dad. You supported your daughter. And you were actually around and detectable at some point during her young life. I just want to tell him congratulations.
Junes, huh? She's satisfied to go somewhere that's so close. Well, I'm not going to force you, but if you don't have any plans, try to keep it in mind.
Ari Fan says Nanako becomes owner of Junes when she graduates.
My god, imagine that.
Yeah. She becomes this owner and CEO, and she just this is all I have ever wanted to do. Yeah,
Yep, gotta watch the Midnight Channel. That's the only game we'll let you do tonight.
I am good for watching the Midnight Channel. Laughing Gremlin says, any bets on whether he gets called off? No takers. I have no faith in this man. Oh, it's midnight.
The fog is set in. Well, you already know you succeeded, but you may as well tune in real quick. No one is appearing on the Midnight Channel.
Ha!
Since Yuki was rescued, it seems the killer was thwarted this time.
Also,
Suck it, killer. By the way, if you fail to save anybody, then by the time the deadline rolls around, that scene will still play out, but you will see images of screaming and violence, and then you'll get a phone call from one of your friends who just saw it. This will vary depending on each potential victim who has been taken. There's a different failure scene for each one of them, freaking out at you over the fact that they're probably dead now. And then you suffer like a psychotic collapse.
Oh, wow. Oh, jeez. Of course, I mean, you know, I can't blame the guy for collapsing.
And then you wake up in the Velvet Room and Igor basically says, dude, you fucked up. I'm going to rewind the time by 2 weeks. Don't fuck up this time.
Fortunately, my life is being assisted by a time god.
Yeah. Meanwhile, at the fog-shrouded shopping district. Mysterious silhouette. I don't think it qualifies as a voice, but it's just ellipses. It's like it made a mouth noise, like, yeah, or something, but I don't know what it was supposed to be, so. That works.
Ah!
Oh, good morning.
Oh, good morning. Hello!
Wonderful to see you, beautiful lady. Glad that you're feeling better.
There's the Yukiko. Morning. Feeling better?
Yeah, I'll be coming to school again, so that'll be nice.
Hooray!
I caused everyone some real
So,
No, that wasn't you, and helping you is never a trouble.
goodness, the amount of not just victim blaming, but self-victim blaming that happens in Japan. Holy shit.
Yeah, I keep looking at this as someone who has never been to Japan, never really studied their culture, and just been like, oh my god, is that normal? Oh my god!
Kinda is.
And then I think back to some of the few discussions I've had with Japanese exchange students, and I'm like, probably? Oh god.
Yeah, the default mode of Japanese existence, as far as I can tell, is terribly sorry I'm alive, please forgive me.
The most fortunate of all humans are those who were never born.
I'm sorry.
She's apologizing.
Huge
Honey,
hug.
no.
Like, grab her in huge hug, like, no, there's nothing to be sorry about. You
We should
did
probably
nothing
freak
wrong,
out, but-
and I'm going to keep telling you that until you believe it.
If you just suddenly hug her, she'd probably freak out and hit you.
Well, it's a different culture.
It'd be pretty funny.
It would. I mean, that would totally be an anime moment, wouldn't it?
Yep.
He's just like, no, it's not like that at all. Swap! Okay, it's also not like that at all.
No. Sorry is a
There you go, that's the right way.
Okay.
She came around.
There's the smile we all know and love.
Yukiko seems more cheerful than before.
Excellent.
Yeah, she was kind of being crushed by the weight of the world last time.
Yeah.
But she has faced her inner self and come out stronger.
Yeah, she's in that situation where she was able to look at her obligations and like, okay, but if they were not obligations, would I want to do them? Mm-hmm. And realize that she would. And that allowed her to shift her perspective.
She still has some doubts about that, but you'll figure that out with her through her social link.
Yeah. So,
Oh, it's back to work.
Days are
Good.
being really supportive, and I think things are going even smoother than before. I wonder if I was trying too hard.
well, that's easy to do when you're 17.
I may have been too caught up in the idea that I had to do everything myself. Ever since the incident, I feel like I can think about these things more calmly.
That is awesome.
But it's still kind of embarrassing.
Yeah, I'm the only person in this group who never had to go through that and distinctly did not have an audience.
Yep.
So, my ability to be supportive is limited, but I'm doing my best.
You guys saw everything, even the things I didn't want to admit.
Huh. Okay, so my
Which one?
yeah, my 4 choices are don't worry about it, That's only one part of you. You've already changed. Everyone's like that.
Yeah, it's not well worded, but I think what everyone's like that is supposed to say is everyone has a side of themselves that they don't want to admit is there.
Okay, is that the kind of message that's sent?
I think so, yeah.
And will be responded to? Because, I mean, don't worry about it can come off as being dismissive.
Mm-hmm.
You've already changed can come across as being kind of condescending. That's only one part of you can come across as like you're trying to reassure her about something she wasn't actually worried about.
Yeah.
So
I think the best one's probably everyone's like that, even though that's bad wording.
Yeah, but they probably only had a limited amount of space, too. So it's like, no, everybody has a shadow.
You think so?
Yukiko!
Yay, Chie!
Oh, it's Chie.
Chie, enter buttons.
Well, I'll talk to
I mentioned before you could get physical buttons as a pre-order bonus with the old PS2 version, right?
I think you did.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, yay, Yukiko, Yukiko. I'm not familiar with the song that RE Fan is referencing, but
ABBA.
it's ABBA? Okay. But
Yukiko has come back as energetic as ever.
I can only assume that, especially when ABBA was making songs, 17, young and free, I feel like they might have been being a little sarcastic.
It's a good thing you were able to save her. Boy, it sure is swell that she isn't dead.
Yeah. And then I just kind of walk off and leave the two of them.
Yukiko-san is back. That's good. I'm glad the only cutie in the class was able to return. Wouldn't you guys agree?
I want to set fire to your nose hair so you can die of smoke inhalation, you freak.
Wow, that was pretty intense. Oops! I mean, all of you are cute. No, really! That's not better, Mr. Yamada. That's worse.
Anyone else here getting progressively more uncomfortable in this class?
Yeah. Yo. Please don't tell your parents that I said that, will ya? I don't want to get in trouble. It's funny just how many teachers would get sacked if anybody raised a complaint. Anyway, I have an interesting topic for you today. Close your books and take a look at this handout. FBI, open up! Sounds like a good time to pick on the city boy, Coyote-kun.
Oh, joy.
What is the greatest canyon in the solar system? Rube Canyon, Valles Marinara sauce. I'm not sure that's not how you say that. Grand Canyon.
Okay. The Grand Canyon is really good for Earth, but as I understand it, there are larger and deeper canyons in other areas that have, less atmosphere.
I think it's the Valet Marinara sauce.
Okay, the Valles Marineris, by implication, that would be...
Valet Marinada. Yeah, let's keep distorting this, please.
That would be underwater, I think.
Marinaris Trench? Oh, yeah, that's right, I've heard of that.
Yeah. So...
Because Kurobe Canyon isn't... From the structure, I'm going to assume that that's Japanese.
I'm going to figure that's probably in Japan.
I can't imagine they have the biggest canyon.
Or maybe China?
It's such a small country.
So small.
So teeny.
Tiny
Little...
Itty bitty.
Itty bitty country.
They're like this. In fact, right now, I have Japan in my pocket.
Although, interestingly, I did learn recently world maps that I grew up with were hilariously inaccurate to the point of showing Japan to be maybe like 1/5 as big as it actually is.
Yeah.
So my mental picture of Japan is actually way smaller than it is. If you fit Japan into the United States, which you could do, it would still basically run along the entire East Coast of the United States. So it's a hell of a lot bigger than I pictured it. I thought you could fit it like inside of California or something.
Yeah, but
no, you can't not do.
Anybody who has watched the entire Inuyasha series knows Japan is actually quite large.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right, I'm gonna go for...
Marinara sauce.
Yes.
You gave the answer you think is correct. Spaghetti! He screamed with confidence. Wow, you really are from the city. Oh, I guess that doesn't have anything to do with it. The Valley Marineris on Mars is 10 times larger than the Grand Canyon. It's on Mars. Not in the oceans, on Mars. Marineris.
Well, no, but it's probably either near or making up some of the...
Marinara.
No, not the marinara sauce.
Sorry, that's my head now.
Yeah, but there are structures in Mars that for a long time were believed to be water canals on Mars.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. That made it into Breaking Bad, actually. It's like, you hear they found water on Mars? Wow, what a world to live in. Water on Mars. And then Walter and the father of the woman he allowed to die have a little toast. I have all of Breaking Bad memorized. Do not even waste your time trying to quiz me. I'll ace every question. Wow, I just checked. You're right. Japan's coast is 30,000 kilometers. California is
1,220 kilometers.
30,000. I can't.
It's 3,000.
3,000. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. All right.
Mars also hosts Olympus Mons, the largest mountain. Both the highest mountain and the greatest canyon are on Mars. Isn't that useful information?
This is the sound of a man.
This will be on the test.
This is the sound of a man who has almost given up all hope. He's just like...
Watch Prano next. What's that then? Prano? Prano?
Both the highest mountain and the greatest canyon are on Mars. Then he just looks up, a broken man, and scans across the student body. Isn't that useful information?
Wow. Soulless dead eyes staring right through the Sopranos. I have watched The Sopranos. It's very good. Since you got me started on canyons, I'm going to cover some material on their characteristics.
Okay, now we're getting into interesting stuff.
Didn't hear Coyote said this, but the canals of Mars were actually the blood vessels in the astronomer's eyes from straining to see. I don't think that's real, but Coyote gave the correct answer, so all is well. Your knowledge has increased.
Yay!
Grilled cheese on the radiator. Raspberry on the display. Raspberry.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
There's only one man who would dare give me the raspberry.
Lone Star!
This has been your Mel Brooks reference for the evening.
Alright, so Yukiko is continuing to be awesome.
Thanks. Oh, that smells so good.
I don't think I've had soba.
We need to have soba. I'm sure there's a vegetarian soba for me. And you should probably have like if they have like a beef and pork mix.
I love beef and pork, so that would be great.
Yeah.
These instant noodles are just the thing to help me through clouds.
Keep firing, a-hole. No, it's fact. He drew them out using a special tool, but no one else was able to find them. Then they realized that it was one of those cases where if you stare at a light long enough, the vessels get superimposed over what you're seeing.
This is the first I've heard that.
That sounds so ridiculously simple of an oversight.
Well, humans were involved.
I mean, yeah, I guess that's a good point. That's why the scientific method exists, because it assumes that everything is falsifiable.
Yeah. The idea of the canals on Mars existing lasted long enough that Ray Bradbury actually included them in his Mars Chronicles as structures when humans arrived there.
Yeah. And like I said, it was on Breaking Bad, the most factual show of all time.
So it's right.
This was like the 1800, early 1900 of research. No, what? Hold on. Now you're really confusing me, because the water on Mars thing is a 2000s thing.
No,
that's a chicken noodle soba bowl.
That's when they discovered that there actually was ice on, I think, one of the poles of Mars.
Okay, well, I'm not remotely up to date on Mars research. I only know what I've absorbed through cultural osmosis, so don't take me as a source, for the love of God.
Donald Trump, of course, immediately suggested that as part of terraforming Mars, they should launch a nuke at it.
Well, as we know, soon-to-be second-term President Donald Trump is a font of factual information. There's a website you can check to verify facts that politicians have said, and as you'll see, his number is the biggest one on the website. So clearly that means that he's full of nothing but good ideas.
He's winning. Everybody.
He has the biggest number.
He's winning.
Just don't pay attention to what that number is applying to, which is all the lies he's told, and he looks really smart.
And we'll all be right. Okay.
Don't drink the waters of Mars, but I want to. It'll make me see special things. Wait, what are the students doing again? We're talking about Mars?
And they're talking about
this time it was my fault the game came to a screeching halt. That was me. I did that.
Wahahaha.
So why are we here? Even Chie forgot what was going on.
Dude, you derailed Chie. And then she's like, oh yeah, we were going to ask Yukio what happened.
Yeah.
Nothing important or anything.
Yukiko-san, I hate to bring up stuff you'd rather not think about, but I need to ask you again.
Yep, let's go over everything. I love this track, by the way. The soundtrack that's playing right now. I think it's called something like... I think it might just be called Investigation, but it's really good.
Did you recall anything about when you got kidnapped?
No. I thought I might remember something if I let it sit for a while, but as time passes, it only gets hazier.
Yeah, well, when you have a traumatic event, especially one that severely challenges all of your preconceived notions, forgetfulness is a very common response.
I think the doorbell rang at the entrance.
Laughing Gremlin says, if you're interested, you can do a search on Myth of the Canals of Mars to get a brief rundown on it. I think I will. I love to acquire new knowledge.
Yes.
So, okay, so doorbell rang, someone called for her.
But when I woke
And that's
up,
it. That's all she remembers. She woke up right after that and was in the castle.
Yeah.
So her memory of what happened leading up to that is hazy. She probably suffered minor memory loss.
Yeah, well, and also, shoving somebody through a television is supposed to be impossible.
Yeah.
So that also could have something to do with it. There's a lot of variables here as to how and why different parts of the trauma might have affected aspects of her memory.
Mm-hmm.
She's been through a lot.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Stop that!
Stop apologizing. You have nothing to apologize for.
No need to apologize.
Thank you, Chie.
But does this mean her visitor is the culprit?
That's very possible.
I don't know. If it's true, then that's one daring criminal. What kind of killer?
A very confident one, Yosuke.
Yeah. A very confident and sure criminal. Especially if this happened during daylight hours.
Which, for the sound of it, it did.
Yeah, profiling is probably a little harder in Japan. Partially because, so much of somebody being a serial killer or a severe murderer or whatever, if it goes outside of certain parameters, it also goes severely outside what the police are trained to handle. Although this is much less a problem than it used to be. But there's also just in the United States, you can okay, well, this happened in thus-and-so ethnic neighborhood, so the person had to be of thus-and-so ethnics. Otherwise, they wouldn't have been as confident about not being noticed, and they probably would have been noticed and remembered. But if you're in an area where pretty much everybody is Asian, oh look, some Asian guy rang the doorbell. Maybe people noticed the cut of his jib and whether he suited the economics of that region, but maybe they didn't.
That's why they used to call in the BAU to Japan on a few cases. What is BAU?
Is that the FBI profiling division?
Bow, bow, bow.
Because I know that when the profilers were just getting started, there were a couple of cases where they went over to Japan to help with some killings that were just completely flummoxing the police. And then when they presented their findings, the cops were like, no, that's not possible. That makes no sense. One in particular, though, was...
Behavioral Analysis Unit,
Behavioral Analysis Unit, okay. I couldn't remember what BAO stood for, but there was one in particular where a wife and her 2 small children had been murdered and buried in the backyard of their house, and the husband slash father, of course, was beside himself, and it turns out that he had done it. He had just been fired. He was a big time banker, and he had just been fired out of the blue and had no prospects. And this was back in, like, I want to say late 70s, early 80s when this happened. So he looked at this and actually reached the conclusion that it would be better for them to die than to have to live with the shame of suddenly being poor and associating with a failure like him. It's
well, that's psychotic, but
it's
that's a product of a deeply disturbed society.
Yeah, I'm keeping my eye on Dojima. It's just no, you're stable, damn it. Frickin' workaholic.
Looking for witnesses, but I don't think we can expect much from them.
No. I live with one of them, and he's pretty useless so far. Although he's showing promise, he's going to be taking his daughter somewhere.
As if the culprit wore bright yellow clothes at the scene of the crime.
Death comes in banana hues.
Like Bruce Lee in that one movie.
Do stuff like this.
Yes. Or like Beatrix Kiddo.
Who was referencing Bruce Lee from that one movie.
Yes.
We won't know until we confront him ourselves.
We're kids. We shouldn't have to be dealing with this. But there's magic and stuff, and the cops can't.
Yep.
But we can be sure of one thing.
Congratulations. You just summarized not every Persona game, but the majority of the SMT games.
Someone on our side is definitely kidnapping them and throwing them into the TV. It's murder, all right.
It's murder, all right. Well, yeah, assuming there was any ambiguity left, which as far as I'm concerned there really wasn't, yeah, it's gone now.
Yeah, ever since we saw Jessica Fletcher in the background of that one shot, just kind of muttering to herself, "It was murder," that pretty much buried any doubt.
Oh man, you know what I would love to see? There's a lot of YouTube videos of like, can X fictional character from this franchise solve Y case from other franchise? I would love to see somebody do a could Columbo solve the Persona 4 murder case?
Oh my god, that would be amazing. That would be so cool.
That would be incredible.
This guy and me are gonna catch the culprit ourselves. The police are out of their league on this case, but we got personas.
You can say, leave it to us boys, or say, can we count you in?
Don't worry, girls. The Peni are on the case.
First and second banana reporting for duty.
Justice comes in banana. Yeah, I feel it only reasonable to ask the ladies if they could assist.
Yep.
They also have personas.
And with all 4 of us, we make a proper RPG party of 4.
Also, I'm considering if we had tried to go up against that last monster shadow without Chie.
Screwed. Dead. 100 times dead.
Take your time, Yukiko. There's no rush.
I'm helping out too.
Okay, that was kind of a foregone conclusion.
I can't believe someone would throw people into a place like that. I'm gonna sock whoever's doing this.
I love you, Chie.
Chie.
And you are inspiring your inspirer.
They're mutually inspiring. Everyone's inspiring. You're breathtaking.
And Yukiko finds her determination. And just like that,
I want to know why this is happening.
we are 4.
Especially if someone hates me so much they want to kill me. I don't want to run away from myself anymore.
Yukiko, you're awesome.
All right. Then let's all work together and catch this asshole.
Agreed.
Yukiko joined the group.
Yay!
She'll definitely be a strong asset in solving the case. Rank up. Investigation team, full rank 2.
Awesome.
Investigation team, social link. Yep, rank 2, yep.
Power to 3 personas.
But how are we gonna find them? We don't have a single lead yet.
Well, if there's one thing I've learned from playing other video games, we just need to pick a place in town, wander around randomly, and eventually they'll try to kill us.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Targeted so far, but I have a feeling this isn't the end of it.
Also, you might be targeted again, so we all need to keep an eye on each other.
If we had an idea of who might be targeted next, wouldn't we have an advantage over the killer?
So we'll outsmart them, huh? Yeah, that might work.
Poor Yosuke. Oh, yeah, we could try to outsmart the villain. I hadn't thought of that, but sure, that might work.
We know you didn't, Yosuke. We know you didn't.
It's alright. It's okay, Yosuke. You're our friend. We like you.
When a certain member of the group joins, the cumulative IQ of the entire party skyrockets, and they quickly find themselves being the smartest person in the room.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not that anyone here is a dummy, we're all being serious, but, I mean, Yosuke definitely ain't the sharpest tool in the shed.
No, I have a feeling, though, he will mature into kind of a Winnie the Pooh-like wisdom.
He also matures well in the spin-offs. The spin-offs do a great job of just showing these characters growing up, and I really love it for that. We need a Persona 5 arena where we have fully grown, like, young adult Persona 4 characters interacting with the teenage Persona 5 cast. That would be incredible.
Oh, that would be so cool.
First, there was that announcer, Mayumi Yamano. Second was Saki Konishi, senpai. Third was Yukiko Amagi. What do they all have in common?
They're all pretty women.
They are all female.
Bingo.
How dare he target females? Now that's unforgivable. The culprit's gotta be some kind of pervert.
Could be.
Yeah, he might be a pervert. He's probably just a... What's the term I'm looking for? Simp. That's the word I'm looking for. He's probably just a simp.
I mean, simps generally don't murder, but incels definitely do.
Well, and, yeah. So...
Simps usually aren't driven to rage, they just are driven to desperation and pity craving.
Okay, so...
Incels the ones that get fucking frothing at the mouth angry.
Okay, so we're looking at... Yeah, that's an important distinction. We're looking at somebody who's definitely been blackpilling for a while
yes. now. Okay, Yosuke, we need you to go undercover on the r/incel subreddit. No, God, please don't make me.
Okay, Yosuke. I'm taking back everything I had ever implied about your intelligence.
Second and third victims had some connection. That's true. Yukiko and Saki-senpai both had connections to the announcer.
That's true. Then Does that mean females connected in some way to Miss Yamano's case are being targeted?
Best
I think
we've
that's
got.
a safe assumption for now.
Yeah, and notice he's also wise enough to add for now.
Yes.
He's like, this is our going theory, but we don't have a whole lot to base it on.
Yosuke's not actually bad at this. He's
Yeah.
kind of the lead speaker for team meetings by default.
Yeah. I mean, he's a doofus, but, you know, it's not like his brain is broken.
Yeah. He has his silly, stupid, still a hormonal teenager moments, especially teenage underline boy moments. But,
And no one's completely over the whole bladder thing.
yeah, that's not going away.
But but when push comes to shove, he's there.
Yes.
There's another angle we can take too. If another person disappears,
You think they'd be on that midnight?
Exactly, yeah. We've got the Midnight Channel as our last resort to check out and see if anybody's been taken.
We do.
That happened right before Yukiko was kidnapped too.
yeah, it's hard to tell who at first, but what's important is, it's happened before the victims disappeared.
Mm-hmm.
Kinda like a ransom note.
Yeah,
In a way, yeah.
only it's before the kidnapping as opposed to after.
We still don't know why that happens, but we'll
So
have
it's
to
more like
rely
a
on
calling
feeling.
card. That's later. Oh man, I cannot wait for Persona 5 on Night Owl.
That's gonna be
so
fun.
great.
The next time it rains.
It seems that the Midnight Channel is your only means of predicting who will be kidnapped next.
Well, that beats the hell out of waiting for somebody to be kidnapped, hope we hear about it in time, and then rescuing them.
Yep. You must remember to watch it on the next rainy night.
By the way, aren't those done by now?
Yeah, they only need to sit for like 5 minutes, girls. They've been there for like 10,
Chow
at
time!
least.
Hey, could I try just a little bit of that? Just one tiny bite?
Hands off the soba, pal. Go get your own if you want some.
Do not come between Chie and her soba.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, she relents.
But she relents. Yosuke is her brosuke.
The delicious aroma from the udon bowl is drifting your way.
Dude, she said one bite.
Do you want to try some?
Aww.
How sweet. Try a bite. Chow down.
No, I will try a bite.
It's so good! The aroma, the flavor, and the texture all combined. This is perfect!
It's too delicious to stop eating.
No, stop eating.
No, you
stop
fool,
eating.
no.
No, do not be offensive to the beautiful ladies in your life.
Nom, 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 nom.
No.
What the hell are you doing?
Being a stereotype, apparently.
Oh, you pigs. Oh. Oops. Here you go. Here's the empty bowls.
You ate everything!
Maestro, some traveling music, please.
Yeah.
God.
My fried tofu.
My fried tofu.
Oh.
That line lives rent-free in my head at all times. She sounds so heartbroken when she delivers it. It's just like,
She offered
oh.
a bite.
And it cost her everything.
Well, teach her to trust me again. Oh my God, I
Yeah.
am a cat.
My cabbages! Great reference,
Exactly.
I hope you guys understand what this means.
We're in for a beating?
No. We're buying dinner. We're buying you dinner. That is what that means. Dinner is being bought for you. We are buying you dinner. Both of you.
I can spin this.
Wait, stop! I'm sorry! I'll buy you steak. It'll be on me.
Huh. Let's get going with that same route. I was going for the kick to the nads route. because it's really funny when Yosuke gets kicked in the nads. Everyone agrees.
Well,
9 out of 10 dentists agree that Yosuke getting kicked in the nads is very funny.
and the 10th one couldn't respond because he was busy being kicked in the nads. I wasn't figuring on going the begging route. I was just going to be like, I'm sorry, please allow me to buy you dinner to make up for the fact that my
Begging
friend
comes
and
very
I
naturally to
were
Yosuke.
completely revolting.
Steak?
However, if you offer Chie steak,
Yep.
My
My tofu.
I know.
I don't think steak is going to make the lack of the tofu okay with you.
No, but I know a place that has this wonderful bowl of food, Yukiko. Please allow me to treat you.
Come on, Yukiko. There's
Yeah,
steak
Chie's
in
bounced
it
right back.
now.
Yeah, and with steak, everything is fine.
We can eat instant noodles anytime we want, right?
But I'm hungry now. I don't blame Yukiko for being down.
Well, as long as it isn't too fatty.
And she is not comforted.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, her voice is so
You
sullen,
are
poor
hereby
girl.
sentenced to buying a steak. What wouldn't be too fatty? Filet? Ooh, filet sounds nice and expensive.
Yeah,
Voice
that's
nice
fair.
and expensive.
That's fair, though.
Filet mignon.
Yeah, okay.
Hey, you've got a pony up too. You're just as much to blame.
You got a pony up too. You're just as much to blame.
That is true.
Yes. You must bear the burden. Share the load.
Man, talk about great timing. We just started serving grilled steak today. We're doing our part.
And you two got
This
salads? Because that's what you could afford.
Yeah, after we finished buying them a steak dinner.
Mm-hmm.
But still, it's fair.
That's just a yakisoba griddle. Oh well. Steak is. It's far from a filet steak.
Far from a
though.
fillet steak, though.
I will buy you filet steak when I have the money for a filet steak. Almost all of my money comes from beating up shadows in a mystical pocket dimension. Work
Yeah.
with me.
Yeah, you got like $60 to your right now, I think, in terms of yen.
Something like that.
Yukiko, are you okay with this? It's not too heavy for you?
I'll eat it. I'm still mad.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fair.
Yeah, she's giving me the side eye, and I'm like, I feel very small.
I also love the line delivery on, I'm still mad.
She has every right to be.
I
was
just
a
love Yukiko's voice
swine.
actress. She's so great.
Yes.
So back on topic. I wonder what kind of person the culprit is.
And meanwhile, there's Yukiko just like, the kind of person who eats somebody else's soba. And I'm there like, I said I was sorry.
Yosuke's like, stop, he's already dead. You can't make him feel any worse, he just implode.
If you focus just on the announcer's case, it seems like a revenge thing. Maybe it was her lover's wife.
Yeah?
But Misuzu Hiragi had a solid alibi, didn't she? And it seemed like she was already separated from her husband.
Really? You know an awful lot about this. Okay, what about the second case? Saki-senpai. She found the announcer's body. Assuming the same person killed them both, then why target Senpai?
I wonder.
It's probably not a coincidence. I mean, again, we don't know enough to be sure.
Yeah, right now we're just spitballing to try and get some idea of how to frame this. But it's good to start talking about it and theorizing as early as possible, revising every theory as new information becomes available.
Yeah, if we say it was a coincidence, then we're assuming that we're dealing with a disorganized type killer, which is very unlikely considering the meticulous way that they were able to cover up their tracks.
Yeah, exactly.
To shut her up, I mean, the thing is, she found the body, but...
She'd already done an interview about it.
Yeah, and I mean, at that point, it was all over the news. they had to know each other.
Yeah.
That's of the three.
Wait, you're saying Senpai and that Yamano lady knew each other? Senpai never told me anything like
She
that.
didn't tell you everything, Yosuke. She never told you that you were a pain in the... Oh, sorry. I'm gonna steer off.
Yeah, too soon.
Too soon.
Too soon.
Maybe it was to keep her quiet? She could have noticed something that the culprit left at the scene.
But the killer just threw the announcer into a TV, right? I don't think he would have left evidence the police, much less a high school student, would catch.
Yeah, exactly.
Man, I thought the countryside would be a snooze.
Oh, it's this guy again.
But it's proving to be a lot more exciting than I thought.
Derp-dee-derp-dee-derp.
Oh, they updated the menu.
Yeah, there's steak now, Adachi.
Huh? Isn't he that detective?
I think I mentioned this before, but Adachi's voice actor is the same actor as the protagonist for what few lines he has, like when he's summoning personas and stuff.
Nice. And, you know, it kind of makes sense. I mean, why would you hire a whole new actor for like 3 lines?
Right? Well, actually, it's more like 200 because there's like 200 personas, but still, it's 200 single word lines. So.
Yeah.
Hey, you were at Dojima-san's.
And
He looks horrified to see me again.
and in the anime, they kept the same cast, and the protagonist actually has full spoken dialogue in the anime, so we get a lot more of the actor doing both characters in the anime adaptation.
Sweet.
Yep, Johnny Young Bosch. Fantastic voice actor. He's really prolific in anime dub scene and in lots of anime games and such. Yuri Lowenthal is just as prolific in that, but he's also done a whole lot of other video games and stuff. He's Yosuke's voice actor. He also voices Spider-Man in the Spider-Man games that Insomniac made.
I'm not. Oh, wait. Hey, this is great timing after all.
He still looks terrified.
Dojima-san said that he'll be leaving work on schedule tonight. Could you pass that on to Nanako-chan?
He won't be late. She'll be happy to hear that.
Yeah, I'd
For
be happy.
once, he won't be home late.
I would be happy to pass that on to his daughter, who barely can recognize him when he walks through the door. Hell, I didn't recognize
Wait,
him.
Johnny Young Bosch was born in Kansas City? That's awesome!
Nice.
Yo, I'm Adachi.
We might be
Dojima-san's
potentially near Kansas City, not to reveal too much about our real location or identities. If I ever hear Adachi or the protagonist's voice nearby, I might just tackle him.
Ha!
Are you this busy every day?
So we're like, sign my face! Johnny's like, I am calling the police. Like a perfectly calm voice.
Huh? Oh, well, the public seems to be getting a charge out of these cases.
Like in his
We can't
protagonist's
leave it
voice, I am calling the police.
Sorry to butt in, but could it be that the killer targeted Saki-senpai in order to silence her?
Sure get to the heart of the matter. Yikes.
Yikes. I can't really discuss the details, but let me discuss a few details.
Yeah.
Of course, we're all
Signed a copy of Devil May Cry 5. He's an awesome guy. Rock on! I met Matthew Mercer. That's just about the only voice actor that I really admire that I've been able to actually meet.
If the killer was trying to silence her, there might have been something at the scene only she would have understood.
I have Matt Mercer's signature on my copy of Persona Q and Persona 4 Arena, since he voiced Kanji in both those games.
Very nice.
Which would mean that the culprit may be someone close to Miss Konishi. Nothing like that points to Misuzu Hiragi, so... Oh, I might have stumbled across something here. Wait, are you listening to all that?
This is why you don't think out loud in front of a bunch of teenagers who, unbeknownst to you, happen to be investigating the same case. Although Chie was unsubtle about it.
Yeah. Chie is many things. May whatever gods there be love her. Subtle is not one of them.
Yeah.
Don't tell anyone I said any of that, or Dojima-san will flay me alive. Relax, kids. The police are on the job.
Yeah, we find the idea of
Roger
our
Smith,
lives
the voice
being
of
in your
Chris
hands
Redfield,
very
signed my
comforting.
copy. Oh, cool. It's cool that RE fans have been able to meet so many great, prolific voice actors.
Yeah.
Matt Mercer's basically the only one I've had signed stuff. He also signed a plush toy for my younger sister, which was very nice of him.
Yes.
See ya.
You were right.
I guess I should mention, since most people seem to know him from his D&D podcast thing, Critical Role, but I ran into Matt Mercer at a convention before Critical Role happened, when he was a bit lesser known than he is today, which is probably why it was possible for me to get actually in line to see him. He's like a mega celeb now, where previously he was like a niche voice actor celebrity.
Ah! My steak's getting cold!
Could you shut up about the steak for 5 seconds?
She physically cannot, Yosuke. It's a condition. Be respectful.
Yeah. So, we waited for the two to finish eating, and then...
Into the TV world.
Into the TV world.
I love that effect. It's super spacey. You can now fast travel in Yukiko's castle. That's something with the mod pack, which is cool.
Nice.
Wow, this really is inside.
It's usually such a pain to navigate old dungeons, but being able to fast travel to any floor, awesome.
Then it wasn't a dream.
Then it wasn't a dream. Nope. Teddy is very real.
I love the little
Very
ear wiggle
real.
that he does.
Yes.
Are you feeling better, Yuki-chan?
You really shouldn't be calling her that this quick.
No.
I did
Pretty
what you
presumptuous.
said. I've been a good bear.
Oh, I see. Good boy.
Oh shit, she called him a good boy. Well, you're never getting rid of him now, Yukiko.
Yeah. Apparently the zipper also doubles as a collar.
Heart.
Well,
Yeah,
this
obviously he's
is
into
part of
that.
The reason we want to find the culprit.
I'm one of the group now, too. Let's work together, okay?
There's the sexy himbo. He is a twink. I will stand by that.
Yep, I was thinking the same thing.
And he's so
I
happy.
got these ready
He's
for
an
you,
adorable
Yuki-chan.
idiot. Teddy. Anyway, glasses for Yukiko.
Everyone's wearing. Thank you, Ted.
Now she can see through the fog.
Yay.
Welcome to the Cool Glasses Club. Thank you to this game for making glasses a fashion statement. This came out shortly before I was in high school, and it was in high school I discovered I needed glasses. So I actually printed out little pieces of gloss paper with the colored bar or TV bars on it and attached them to the sides of my glasses.
Nice.
And my fellow nerds thought they were awesome. I'm pretty sure nobody else cared.
You're right. It's just as if the fog doesn't exist.
Hey, tell me something. How come you have so many pairs of glasses?
Excellent question. Guess what? I'm the one who makes them. I've lived here for a long time, so I came up with some ways to be comfortable here.
I see. But don't you need a pair?
Ooh, good point. Another great question. Listen to this. My eyes themselves are lenses. You didn't know?
Of course not.
Why are you being so mean? You act like you're not interested.
Poor Teddy.
I'm a really dexterous bear. See how smoothly my fingers move?
You don't have fingers. Your
You have
arms
mittens.
end in these, all-purpose suction devices.
Yeah, he has mitten hands. Teddy's delicately moving his fingertips.
You mean his mittens?
His mittens.
His multi-purpose attachment with a thumb on the side?
What am I even looking at?
Wow, that was uncalled for.
Yeah. He's a weeble. He wobbles, but he doesn't fall
He
down.
dropped something.
Uh-oh.
Yukiko found it.
You dropped something.
Oh, that's a pair I kind of screwed up on.
Ooh.
Oh, yes. Oh, they're Groucho Marx glasses,
Yep.
and Yukiko put them on.
Beagle puss.
My cup runneth over.
Yukiko? How do I look?
You look awesome. Keep them on always.
Looks natural on you.
I would say looks great.
Looks great. She's having such a good time.
Do you like that one, Yuki-chan?
I want to wear this one. It's even got a nose guard.
That's perfect.
Oh, no, you don't.
Oh, Chie, don't be such a killjoy.
How very unfortunate. That pair doesn't have the right lenses in. Guess I should have made an actual pair.
Aw, too bad. Here, Chie, your turn.
Chie.
Chie will cave if Yukiko insists.
Those two are just so cute together.
Yes. She's having a great time.
See, and this is the point that I'm looking at Yukiko and I'm like, okay, I can definitely see you as waifu material. There's something about a lady who unashamedly gets the giggles.
Right? I love that.
Come to this.
Wow, that does look kind of incredible. Sour expression.
Yukiko-san? Hello?
There goes one of Yukiko's laughing fits. I never thought she'd do it when someone besides me was around.
She's comfortable around us.
Yay, I take that as a high compliment.
These stupid glasses are useless for investigating. I mean, what the hell's this nose for anyway?
For looking amazing.
Nice work, huh? That's what happens when you guys leave me here alone and I get bored.
So you're saying we should keep you bored more often?
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad that she's in high spirits again, I guess.
Ha!
Oh, Chie, the look on your face. I can't stop. Oh, my stomach.
The 4th and the 5th.
The 4th and the 5th. He just
Able to get the
interjects.
4th and the 5th off.
Yeah, she is jealous. Dojima, getting the 4th and the 5th off. Can it mean?
Could it
Can
be?
it be?
Really?
What, you don't believe me?
No! No, she doesn't believe you. Don't act surprised.
Why should she?
It's always canceled.
Not every year.
Okay, dude, how old is
It's
she again?
always canceled. Oh, man.
She's what, 7? Something like that? 6 or 7?
No, she's a lot older than that. No, wait, no, she's not all that much older. I always think she's older because she's very mature for her age because she's been forced to grow up fast.
Yeah.
But I think you're right. I think she's 6.
So, how many...
She is. She's freaking 6.
Yeah.
She scans to me like a 10-year-old. She's had to grow so fast.
Yeah, she's 6, dude. How many years in a row do you think it takes for it to occupy all of her memory?
I know you wanted to go to Gymnast, but I wouldn't mind going a little further out of the neighborhood.
Really? Can we go on a trip?
Well, it might be okay to go on a trip once in a while. I'm sure it'll be crowded everywhere, though.
Yay! We're going on a trip!
All right. Then we need to think of some place to go. How about you? You want to come along with us?
Again, he's offering an olive branch. He's actually inviting me. I'm not going to just swat it out of his hand. I'm going to say I want to come.
Yeah! Let's all go together!
Awesome.
Looks like Nanako wants us all to go.
Very good.
You'll be going on an outing with the Dojimas during the long holiday.
Awesome. Hopefully no one dies.
Yeah, good idea. We're always eating side dishes for dinner. But I can't
So
cook,
it's
and
around
Nanako's
2
not
hours where
good
we
at
normally call the Night Owl
reactivating
stream, but given the length and pace of Persona 4, the fact that we are this close to the Nanako-centric event, I say we keep going.
I am down.
Awesome.
Well, it'll work out. That's what we got this guy for, huh, Nanako?
Slaps your shoulder effectively.
I'm suddenly receiving affection. I'm confused and suspicious. When did this start?
Hey, he's trying. He's just not terribly good at it, but he is trying.
He is trying. He is trying. And again, I'm not gonna slap him away. Nanako is pleased. Little flowers.
Especially when you'll understand better when you see his whole arc, but I really like Dojima.
Yeah.
And I ought to. I did cosplay him for a con.
Yep.
The same con that I went to where Matthew Mercer signed my stuff, in fact. Look at that.
Ta-da!
Reincorporation. Boom.
So I've been selected to pack the family's boxed lunches. Okay.
She's excited.
Awesome.
Planet Comic-Con or Nakacon? Nakacon. Nothing catches your eye.
Okay, if I'm packing lunches, that means grocery shopping has to happen somehow.
It will happen soon. A vacation, huh? Should we make reservations now? At Juness? No, we're gonna probably go somewhere in addition to Juness is probably what he's thinking. There'll probably be Juness, there would boxed lunches, and then somewhere nice, somewhere scenic. Honestly, if I was to vacation somewhere scenic within the Persona 4 version of Japan, I would want to go to the Amagi Inn, because it has an outdoor hot spring. Like, need I say more? Yeah, more cranes, good call. Get those understanding points.
I'm all about the cranes, man. Yeah, one of the many various Star Trek stories that I have read that have been novelized over the years talked about some of the different bridge crew and their interactions with the Komarashi Maru. And one of them was about Sulu. His grandfather had taught him how to do origami. And Sulu was very diligently after school every day making origami cranes, because it said that if you make 1,000 origami cranes perfect and well, you get a wish. His grandfather was dying. And unfortunately, his grandfather died. He had made like 994 cranes. And so after the funeral and everything else, he went to the ocean with his big box in a place where the wind was strong, and he opened the box and he allowed all of these origami paper cranes to catch the wind and take flight over the sea.
Oh, wow. Understanding increased. You're getting tired of folding nothing but cranes over and over. Oh, we know this one. We know the solution to this problem. Decide to feel okay.
Yeah. Feeling depressed? Just decide to cheer yourself up.
I have elected to feel better.
And it works. It works so well.
"60% of the time, it works every time."
Ah. Wonder if someone will show up tonight on the Midnight Channel.
You can only wait and see. What should you do today? So we are rapidly approaching Nanako time. Oh, good, you can hang out with somebody. That'll help pass the day. Oh, to go inside the TV, huh? I don't know about that, Chie. We're really close to a story event.
You know, I love her look when she's not at school.
right?
My character's look is just, it's almost a school uniform. He's just like,
I mean, it's a cool jacket.
yeah, but he's basically just like, I look good in black. This will be fine.
You should see his winter attire. He looks really snazzy.
But Chie is like, I am going to celebrate life with every color imaginable while simultaneously maintaining the freedom of motion just in case I need to throw down.
Mm-hmm.
Especially against Yosuke, who keeps eating my food.
Might be good for her to get some experience being in that place. That's not a terrible idea, but honestly, you can get levels of experience when you go in there next time to save the next victim anyway. Just give a call you want to see. Okay, she's not going to push the point. Good.
I sat there and thought about it.
And decided that you probably don't want to spend the rest of the episode of the TV world.
Probably no. I can now watch other things besides Persona 4 Golden. Oh, I can see illustrations, take quizzes, rewatch videos from the game, among other things. TV overlay button. I don't think I'm going to be doing that, though, because that doesn't sound like it would be a lot of fun to watch.
There is one extra activity that might be fun, maybe, for, like, a little bit, where, you can only do it, after you beat the main story, basically.
Uh-huh.
It is the Midnight Mystery Quiz, where the protagonist and the other party members participate in a quiz show hosted by Teddy.
Oh, that sounds awesome.
It's a funny little sketch.
Okay, so, where's the calendar?
It has that handsome devil on it. This month's schedule is... Ta-da!
Okay.
So 4th and 5th. Those are the days that Dojima said he had off, which are Nature Day and Children's Day. Constitution Day is the 3rd. I believe on the 3rd, before the trip, you'll be able to bond with Nanako. So, you just gotta fill time today, and then tomorrow, and then you'll be able to get to the Nanako event we've been crawling toward this entire time.
Okay, can I make more claims?
You can. That's kind of a waste of a daytime slot. You may want to see if you can apply to another job.
I have enough jobs. I have 2 jobs.
No, a job is a social link, and you never have enough social links.
Ah! I've known people who live like this.
I would go ahead and save, though. Yeah, she's just going to keep saying that.
That's cool. She can go ahead and keep saying
plushies. I approve of this headcanon. I collect Sylveon plushies because Sylveon is my favorite Pokemon.
Okay. Let's see now.
Shopping district.
Yeah, there really isn't much to see at the floodplain.
Not yet, but there will be later. Oh, the bookstore might be open. That's in the shopping district.
Oh, nice.
South. It's right by where those 2 women are gossiping, that green building. New book has arrived. The Lovely Man. The famous Man series, now in stock. Oh, I love Man. Man is my favorite superhero.
I know, it's great reading about Man, because Man does the thing.
Okay, expert study methods. Ooh, that's essential. Press X button to see information about each item. Finish reading to help increase knowledge gained when studying. Yeah, that's essential. You want to read that as early as possible because you're going to be studying quite a bit through the game.
Yeah, okay.
By the way, if you guys are hearing squeaking, it's Coyote seating.
So, okay, I'm definitely buying that. Which means I'm not going to be able... Well, yeah, I will be able to buy The Lovely Man. Beginner fishing is all well and good, but I'm not...
raises courage. You need that.
Yes, I'm tired of being the wimp of the beach. I'm going
wimpy.
I'm going to send off for Charles Atlas's The Lovely Man, and I'll be the hero of the beach.
Great. Yeah, beginner fishing won't really apply to you until you can go fishing. Books can be read somewhere where you... I couldn't read that in time. Perhaps you should try reading them on the sofa in your room once you're home. That's the primary place, yeah.
However...
Oh, you can rank up with Marie today.
There is this beautiful young lady right here.
I would say get a persona for her Arcana, but you can't get personas of her Arcana until you're like level 26, so don't worry about that. Oh, you're going in? Then I'll go too. Oh, you missed. You were trying to talk to her, but you selected the Velvet Room door instead.
Yeah, I was...
Oops.
I was facing her!
You were too close to the door. Oh well. You can still talk to her using check on dwellers.
Huh?
Oh, you're here. Hey, why don't you take me somewhere?
Oh, yeah.
It seems Marie wants to go out. You feel your relationship with Marie will deepen.
Let us...
Spend the day with Marie?
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Awesome.
Let's try to get through this somewhat quickly by not going on too many tangents while ranking up with her. I want to go to Juness. I heard about that place. Seems Marie wants to go to Juness.
Okay, I may be able to introduce you to my young cousin while we're there.
You decided to take Marie to Juness. I think she's going to be at home.
Yeah, but if she ever leaves her home, I know where she'll go.
Precisely. Juness, Electronics Department. You were dragged here by an excited Marie.
Hey.
Hey, what happened just now? Time sale? Everyone was rushing to grab something called Sala Dressing? Whatever it is, it must be worth fighting for.
Sometimes, yes.
Hey, Chie. Hey, Coyote-kun, what a coincidence. What are you doing here?
I'm out of the town with this beautiful young lady. Allow me to introduce you.
Who's this girl? She's so cute.
I know, right?
An acquaintance. A friend. This is Marie.
Yeah. I'm really not comfortable just deciding what our relationship is at this stage.
Yep, just introduce her, yeah. Huh? Oh, yeah. She's sorry being introduced. Marie looks perplexed. Marie-chan, huh? Ooh, that's a nice name.
Chie, on the other hand, has already decided what our relationship is.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm Chie Satanaka. Nice to meet you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, sort of like how in Western culture, it's more okay for girls to be slightly more intimate. The same deal is true in Japan. So girls calling each other Chan on first arrival, like first name Chan on first arrival, far less outstanding.
So it's more like a really friendly gesture.
Yep.
Yeah. I was imagining that she was deciding that Marie and I were a couple already.
No. I know what this is. It shows a lot of stuff.
You're not very social, are you, Marie? Answer is no.
Oh, you came to look at the TVs too?
Fortunately, Chie is categorically indomitable.
Yep. Yeah, I want one too. We still haven't replaced our old one.
And I love her jacket.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever.
I don't want one. I don't, but... Maybe... Can you turn it to Star Scandals? So you do want one. Can you even watch it in that room? What kind of show is that?
Okay. It's tempting to tease, but I don't know where the line is drawn yet. So I'm going to just ask her what kind of show that is.
Okay.
Why?
Huh? It's like one of those shows, right? The ones where they're all like, blah, da, blah, da, blah.
That narrows it down very nicely. Thank you, Marie.
Everybody watches it. Margaret told me that.
Oh, okay.
For some reason, Marie seems proud. Oh, that's adorable. It's like, I knew something. That's so cute. So, how do you watch it?
Let me show you.
You explained to Marie how to use a TV. Huh? Are you one of those people who doesn't watch TV?
Well, not anymore, Chie. She's taking lessons from yours truly, I'll have you know.
That's right.
There isn't one in the room. Really? Wow, he must have super strict parents.
Well, Igor. I mean, yeah, frankly. She's being raised by a Tengu, okay?
Girl, I don't think I could stand it. Life without kung fu movies.
I know, right? barely worth living.
Oh, but there's no eclectic loutwits in that room. I still sometimes in real life say eclectic loutwits.
Yeah, I was gonna like, okay, I suppose when I'm in the room, I could be quite eclectic. I'm happy to help however I can.
I'll tell the nose to install one of those eclectic loutwits. There's nothing to do in there.
Yeah, the nose is basically her uncle. She lives with her uncle, too.
Hey, wait, Marie-chan? You don't even have electricity in your room?
Marie, it's...
She's like, they must be abusing that kid. Juness, food court.
And we continue to bond.
GA has 2 clean plates, I note.
Yes. And notice, she's not looking at me. She's looking at my food.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, that was the good stuff. Satisfaction. I haven't had the steak here in a while, but it really isn't all that bad. Marie-chan, you haven't eaten at all. You too, Coyote-kun. You gotta eat if you want to grow up big and strong. Just kidding. You eat too fast. You're gonna be fat one day. Wow, Marie!
Oh, Marie, we were doing so well.
Sweetheart.
Darling, no. Oh. Also, you have not seen how this girl works out. I mean, that's beside the point, but you really haven't.
You didn't need to hear that. Yeah, oof. I'll go get us some drinks. Oolong tea sounds good. May everyone find a partner that looks at them like Chie looks at that steak. Thank you, Laughing Gremlin. That was great.
Yes.
There's a lot of people at this Juness place. Why? Don't they have anything else to do? They have TVs. They should be watching them instead of wasting time here. You heard it here, folks. If you have a TV, you really shouldn't be doing anything but watching it.
Well, Marie, you may say that now, but wait until you've had access to a TV for a while. You will understand.
Mommy, I'm thirsty. I want a soda, says the child nearby. No, you just had one. You'll have to wait, says the mother. I want it. I want it.
Oh no, is this going to trigger Marie? Is she going to just go off on that kid?
That'd be very funny. I said no. You'll rot your teeth. Marie watches the mother and son.
Hey.
Hey, do you think I was ever like that? Your options are, of course, or you don't remember.
Everything I've seen in the past... How long have I been going to school now? A month?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't want to say of course.
Yeah.
I try to imagine Igor as an infant. Just this little cute bundle of swaddling cloth with this gigantic proboscis.
Yeah.
Just up into the...
I just imagine a really ugly baby that has the exact same head and all of the age and detail and everything. With the giant nose and the white hair and the balding.
And the huge eyes.
Huge eyes staring into your soul with red cracks in them.
I'm not saying, of course. I'm not going to do it. You don't remember?
Yeah, there's a lot I don't remember. Everything. Marie looks serious. I don't remember anything. I was just walking, I had nowhere to go, and I just ended up in that car. Then Margaret told me to stay there. She also gave me the name Marie. It'd be hard to get around without a name.
Yeah, fair. That must be rough.
I don't know. I can't even remember if it was tough. That's okay. It's not like it's troubling me or anything. Kind of looks like it is, but I won't say, I won't say that.
I'm not going to point this out, but, okay.
Despite her casual words, Marie has a concerned expression. But I don't know why. I don't know why, but this town is familiar to me.
Do you remember anything else?
Warn Marie not to get into any white vans like she did that strange car. Thanks, Kremlin.
Yeah.
I don't know. The only thing I remember, or more like know, is that this is mine. Marie is holding an old bamboo comb in her hand. I had this from the start. This is definitely mine. But so what? This doesn't help anything. Marie confided in you about her memory. You feel your relationship with Marie has grown deeper. Whash. Rank up! The Marie social link has reached level 2. Your power to create personas of the Eon Arcana has grown.
Huzzah! Yeah, but she's still feeling down.
Yeah, you're searching for the truth, right? You should stop. There's no such thing. This conversation's boring. Let's talk about something else.
Okay.
Good timing, GA. Sorry to keep you waiting. The shop was busy, so I just ordered and came back here. They'll bring it to us when it's ready. Is it me, or is the mood a bit heavy around here? Is a bit, yeah.
Yeah, you're just in time, though. We were about to talk about something more cheerful.
Don't worry, you two. I ordered for all of us. Oolong tea for everybody.
Chie is a marvel.
See ya.
After talking with Marie and Chie, you escort Marie back to the Velvet Room.
Hooray!
Excuse me.
Welcome home.
Okay, and save. Because one thing
Remember, ABS, always be saving.
Yeah. There's one thing I learned from Saints Row 2. Always save. Okay, it's evening. Sunday evening. I don't have school tomorrow.
And you don't have any night jobs yet. So... I mean, I would make more cranes, frankly.
Yeah. When in doubt, I make more cranes.
At last, you have a fallback activity, as I like to call it.
Well, and it's meditative.
And more understanding points. You will need buckets of understanding in order to bond with Nanako. Your understanding has increased. You suddenly forgot how to make Rockabye cranes.
Oh no.
This seems highly unlikely.
Well, I don't know. You do something long enough, and after a while, you're like, wait, how does this work? It's like you write long enough, and then you start staring at the words, trying to make sure that you spell them right, and suddenly you can't tell whether they're spelled right or not anymore.
I've been there.
Yeah, I think it's the same principle.
Rely on muscle memory, take a deep breath, and recall.
Take a deep breath and recall.
After calming down, you immediately remember the process of making cranes.
Oh, very good.
Laughing Gremlin says, I have forgotten how to do so many things right in the middle of doing them. Yeah, me too, when I really consider it.
Yeah.
Spent a summer forgetting how to spell who. Oh my.
Yeah, it's... I mean, again, you stare at it long enough, and after a while it's like, but why, though? Why is it this?
Reminds me of that famous source of audio. I don't know where it's from. It's been applied to so many things. What does EYES spell? It's like, what does YES spell? Yes. What does EYES spell? Yes?
Yeah. I've known some people that folks tried to, throw that on them as a joke, and then they were like, okay, wait, I sense treachery.
Yeah.
Let me think this through.
What makes that audio so compelling is they do it to the guy 1,000 times while howling with laughter, and he just continues to answer blankly. And he tries a little bit harder to work it out, but he never says, I sense fuckery. He never catches on to that. It takes him ages of going around to realize that they're spelling eyes at him.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Alright, bundle of cranes has not been completed.
Yep.
That's fine. More meditative time. It's raining. It's a nice rainy day.
Alright, well, if no social links are available, which is decently likely, given how early on you are with collecting them, you can go eat a Mega Beef Bowl.
Ooh. And it's Yukiko.
Hi,
Hey.
Yukiko. Good morning.
Always glad to see you.
It's raining. It's not going to last past nightfall, though. Every time it rained while I was over there, you must have been... Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be gloomy.
You're not. And yeah, we were worried, but we're all glad that you're back now.
I know. Golden Week starts tomorrow, right? Do you have any plans?
I'm going out with family.
Mm-hmm.
And my mother's younger brother.
Boy.
Hey, who knows? He may be my uncle soon.
I'll have a family outing. Or I'm going to Jeunesse. I see. That must be tough. Wow, the fact that's her first thought. That says a lot about her home life.
It's almost
family
like she...
is taking you somewhere? I'm sorry about the compulsory activity that you're going to hate.
Yeah, it's almost like a holiday in the Americas.
Yeah. But at least it looks like we're going to have clear skies all week. Yep. So we can all enjoy the holiday. It'd be nice if it could stay peaceful like this, but the mystery hasn't been solved yet.
Yeah.
Yep. Perhaps we should visit over there once in a while so we can become stronger. I will say, if we had the time during this stream, I would say going into the TV world would be a good idea, just because on rainy days, those gold hands that give oh so much experience points and money appear like 5 times as often.
Ah.
On stormy days, that's practically the only shadow you'll see. So if it's storming and you've got nothing else going on, for God's sake, go in the TV world. Those days are very few throughout the entire game.
Sweet. Well, and with 4 of us, I can only imagine how much easier the fights are going to be.
Oh, yeah. Just that one additional party member makes things so much easier. Hi, Morooka.
I'm hearing a lot of chatter about Golden Week, but don't forget that first and foremost, you're students.
No, first and foremost, we're people, you troglodyte.
Yeah, we gotta deal with this asshole.
Honestly, why doesn't somebody target him?
Your duty is to study. You don't have time to fool around, alright? Do not misunderstand what freedom means. It does not mean that you can live without taking responsibility.
Oh, how very Puritan of you. The Puritans of the American colonies held that there were basically 2 kinds of freedom. You had spiritual freedom and you had animal freedom. Animal freedom is the freedom to do what you want. Spiritual freedom is the freedom to do what you should do.
That's pathetic. Rebranding slavery as freedom. That's impressive. Good job, Puritans.
Well, you know, they contributed to about half the foundation of the American culture, so there you go.
Yep. I do wonder whether teachers like Morooka started off cruel and wanted to have an excuse to vent, or if they got beat down until they knew only how to lash out in pain. Good question, Laughing Gremlin.
Yeah.
I think some supplementary material that gives a vaguely sympathetic backstory that doesn't actually justify Morooka being a dick would be very interesting.
It would. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we'll see more of his character as time progresses.
You will see more of him.
And maybe by the end of the year, we'll have a better understanding of not just who he is, but also why he's that person and what kind of person he was once before.
Even Pythagoras said, as soon as laws are necessary for men, they are no longer fit for freedom.
I don't think you understand that quote.
Yeah, also Pythagoras was kind of a cult leader. I mean, he was a brilliant mathematician and musician, but he also created his own secret magical society with himself as the absolute unquestioned head. So, maybe not the best source for wisdom there, old bean.
Next order of business, midterms are coming up next week. The results will be posted to humiliate low-scoring losers.
Thank you for helping to continue Japan running #1 at rate of teen student suicides.
Yeah, I was about to say, what would the teen suicide statistics do without Morooka?
And people like him. Thank you, King Moron. You contribute so much.
Laughing Gremlin says, oh yeah, I heard about that insanity around Pythagoras. It was enlightening and horrifying. Interesting. I'll have to research that sometime.
Yeah,
Moving on, though. We're low on time.
I will just say really quick, his work on the golden rectangle and the relativity of the letter phi and what it represents mathematically to structures in nature, very important to the arts and to science.
Okay. If you don't want to be shamed, study hard. It's that simple. Shaming is one of the most cruel things you can do as a social animal, you piece of shit.
Yeah. And you know, the golden rectangle is also one of the things that's used to measure human beauty. And Mr. Moruka, I feel sure, falls outside it in every facet.
You do well, who knows? You may become a more popular cretin, and you know, popularity leads to intimacy. Yeah, if you get a high score, then you get social points with all your social links at school.
Oh, that's what he was talking about. Okay.
On top of that, my reputation goes up. It's a win-win situation, people. Like I said, study hard. You listen to the lecture intently, if you can call it intently.
I think that just speaks well of my character's willpower, that he was able to continue listening to this tribe.
Your knowledge has increased.
Which implies that he's not actually a bad teacher, which is interesting.
Classes have ended for today. Moruka mentioning intimacy. I know that's very uncomfortable. That word should not be allowed to leave his mouth. Will someone appear on the Midnight Channel again? You have no choice but to wait for another rainy night. First, a rainy day.
Saving.
Okay, so I don't think that you have drama on Monday and all your friends are unavailable for socialing, so I would recommend just go eat a beef bowl.
Okay.
GA wants to go to the TV world. Yosuke also wants to go to the TV world.
Yes, but I want a beef bowl.
Go get a beef bowl. Screw the haters.
I go into town. I go to Central Shopping District. North has the beef bowl, right?
Yep.
See, it's food. I can remember food.
This is the brown building with the big sign there.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yep, some kind of promotion. Mega Beef Bowl. Uh-huh.
Can I afford it?
It's 3,000. It'll tell you if you can afford it. Oh, you can't. You have 1,376.
Yeah, but my time was well spent on those books, so I don't really have regrets, you know?
Your money was well spent with the books. You haven't spent time on them yet.
Well, I'm gonna. In fact, I might right now.
I don't think you can. I think you can only read during the evening time slot when you're at home. You can read at the library in Persona 5, though. They fixed that oversight. That's just a place to buy a few extra items. I think they might be sold out, though. Nope, they're not yet.
They're not telling me how much anything is.
When you select it, it'll tell you.
Yeah, but if I point at something and ask how much it is, it's rude not to buy it. Croquette.
I don't know what a croquette is.
Neither do I. I'm imagining something made out of crocodile.
Alright, I'm gonna look this up now.
And I'm lucky that they have some left.
Okay, so Japanese beef croquette.
Uh-huh.
It seems to be
Drum roll, please.
deep fried meat. So it's kind of like they're kind of like chicken nuggets, but they're beef.
Oh.
And they also contain vegetables in the meat that's in the dough that's fried.
Okay, yeah. The ingredients are a secret. Come and try our fresh fried bits. Bits of what?
Bits.
Formerly
bits.
living things? Okay, so what can I do right now?
Library. Study. That's an option. That's one of your few options. The game really wants you to go to the TV world right now, but
yeah, but I don't want to go to the TV world right now. I mean, look, we are here, and then Nanako time is here. And I just have here and here to try to grow my brain. And I really want to make my brain grow. So, leave the shopping district. Yeah, Laughing Gremlin says it's made out of croquet mallets.
Yeah.
I have to wait until evening to read. Could I hold cranes after school and then read at night?
If you go home, it progresses to evening. Whatever you do after school must be done outside of home. Which is silly, I know.
This was not programmed by latchkey kids. Okay,
No, it was
so...
not. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, I would just recommend go study in the library. You always need to study, and midterms are coming up. And it's raining, so you'll get extra points.
Okay, so...
Classroom building, second floor.
Alright. At first, every time you say library, I'm thinking a public library.
Nope.
Don't know why.
School library.
Okay,
Well, my school, the high school I went to, didn't really have much of a library. It technically did, but it had basically nothing in it.
Hello, my little landmark. Yeah,
Shout out to fellow latchkey kids, huh? You decided to study at the library.
Yeah, the junior high that I attended, the library was good, but the librarian hated kids, and she didn't want to allow any kids to actually use the library unless absolutely necessary.
So you had to you got interrogated every time you went in there about why you were there?
Oh, yeah, you had to have a special pass to go in.
Oh my god.
Signed by a teacher, and most of the teachers knew that they weren't supposed to give a library pass of more than 15 minutes. So you go in,
That's
then you have to
outrageous.
leave 15 minutes or you're going to be in trouble, and I kid you not, get sent to the principal to be lectured about wasting time in the library.
God, that's disgusting.
It was obscene.
In an institution of learning, they actively discourage you for trying to learn.
Yeah.
How revolting.
Yeah. It was bad.
You were able to solve a difficult problem.
Yes.
You're making me yearn for... Oh, hey! Knowledge changed from aware to informed. Great job.
Excellent.
So you're making me yearn for my old college library. That was such a sanctuary. I loved my junior college library.
Oh, I know, right? College libraries are the best. The second college that I went to, they had a massive section. There's just this ancient, stone edifice. It's like I half expected to be led there by this old hermit bearing a lantern before him just for the reference section. The books there were so old you weren't allowed to check them out.
Wow.
Most of them were that valuable.
You studied while the rain pattered against the window.
Ah, what a perfect way to spend the day.
We can yada yada our way through this. It's always the same thing.
Yeah.
An Inaba Credit Union ATM to the north of town was destroyed today by an earth mover, and all cash inside was stolen.
An earth mover? What's an earth mover?
It's a piece of construction equipment.
Oh.
So somebody stole the construction equipment so they could destroy the ATM, and then they abandoned the construction equipment, took the cash, and ran.
The vehicle, which was
I'm just thinking of the ATM thieves from Breaking Bad. That did not end well for them.
No. Being an ATM thief is something that looks great on paper.
Oh,
but
just so you know, the sound of your cup was captured perfectly in flawless 4K for everyone to listen to.
Yay! Mission
It sounded
accomplished.
really weird.
Congratulations, everyone. You're part of the experience now.
Yeah, anything you do within this space of the mic is accidentally ASMR.
Congratulations, everyone, and I'm sorry for the ASMR.
Continue.
Since the culprit was able to act quickly before the security guards arrived on the scene, the police have...
And then Nanako gets bored.
Dad's late.
So he is.
Oh, it was probably the ATM thief.
Probably it is. If anything ever comes up, Dojima takes it, even though there's an entire police department. Every time, you're just like, I'm on the case.
Hello, Dad? Yeah, I'm okay.
She answers that phone like she knows what it's gonna be.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. He said to give you the phone.
Well, that's never good.
He can't take those days off.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
He took the ATM case. He didn't need to. He could have just made Adachi do it. This is low stakes.
Sorry, but I'm gonna be late tonight. Make sure you lock up before you go to sleep.
Okay, listen, my mother's younger brother, and that about sums it up. You have a daughter. You need to understand that you have commitments outside of work. Spend more time with your kid. Oh, you don't like me saying that to an adult? Well, why don't you take some time off from work, come over here, and tell me about it in person? Click.
What if only you had that much control over what your protagonist says? Damn.
Ugh.
And about that time off on the 4th and the 5th.
Oh, one of the younger guys got sick. Oh, well.
And
if only you had a junior detective that you could hand a case to on short notice.
If only there were other detectives anywhere in the entire precinct of Uniba.
And, well, that case he's handling, we can't just let it sit. Looks like
I don't believe you. I categorically don't believe you. I initially did my first playthrough, but while looking over it myself, I'm like, this is not a high-stakes case.
No.
It's just an ATM smash and grab. That's nothing close to the murder investigation that was tying him up. That was understandable.
I mean, okay.
Adachi could handle this. He genuinely could.
And frankly, I think Adachi would like being given the opportunity to handle it.
Yeah. That would actually do well for his morale to be like, okay, I'm trusting you with a case. You're a junior detective, but you'll be lead on this while I'm on leave.
I mean, I realize, again, this is a small town, and probably his boss is looking at it and going, I'm sorry, I know you probably had plans, but I really need you to take over this case. It's become high profile, and we don't want to look bad.
Mm-hmm.
And it'd be great if Dojima had enough of the courage stat to be able to say, I'm sorry, but I can't.
Made a commitment to my daughter.
I made a commitment to my daughter. Yes, but this is your job. So you're saying I'm the only person you can rely on to take cases like this? Yes, exactly. Well, then it's up to you as to whether you decide to fire me for spending time with my daughter. Bow. Good day, sir. And leave. Okay, I'm going to try not to harp on this anymore.
That's how it goes. That sucks. Poor Nanako. Those are your choices.
Okay, there needs to be a fourth choice for you whimpering worm.
Poor Nanako.
Poor Nanako.
That sounds about right.
Sorry to spring this on you all of a sudden.
No, you're springing this on Nanako. There's only one of us.
How's Nanako holding up?
Not well. In other words, what do you think?
She ran to her room in tears.
Yep.
Would you mind comforting her for me?
Does
Yes.
not wait for a reply.
Yes, I would mind comforting her for you.
All right then. See you.
Not if I see you first, asshole.
Like,
Ugh.
Nanako went back to her room.
Need to knock on her door gently.
You recall that there is a test on Monday next week. Study? Actually, since you just studied at the library today, my recommendation, after you save, would be to read that book about studying that you got.
That was my plan. Can I talk to Nanako?
No, you may not.
I may not.
However, there is a scripted event to handle her situation tomorrow, so rest assured that tomorrow version of you has this in the bag.
Well, I'm glad that future Coyote is able to cover this. I
However,
can always rely on him.
However, President Coyote is too busy reading a book. Now, to read books, you interact with the sofa, yep. A sofa suitable for reading on.
That's the best thing about sofas. One of the best
They
things.
permit you to read books.
You can read books on
Thank goodness for
sofas.
sofas. Without them, we'd never read anything.
I know. I have a book right now.
Well, look at that. You're rich. Expert study methods. This will take 3 evenings to read in completion, because you only read 1 chapter per evening.
That's fine. I have no problem with this.
It's worth it. Also, later you can get the speed reading book that will allow you to read 2 chapters in 1 sitting.
Ooh.
The book contains tips on how to concentrate during class and take notes effectively in order to increase knowledge retention.
Yeah, I took a course in effective study habits.
Nice.
And it was really helpful. I was expecting to be like maybe halfway, you know. No, man, most of the stuff there was actually really effective.
Fantastic. Though while reading it, you wonder if it really is that easy to follow all the advice in it.
No, it isn't, but it's worth the effort.
There's still some pages of expert study methods left.
Screw it. Full speed ahead. I don't need sleep.
You decide to save them to read next time.
Coward!
You fool! You fool!
And that's where there's the absolute character break. Any number of bibliophiles who are watching, they're listening to this, are going to be like, no, you just make sure the night light's on so that nobody walking past your door knows that you're still reading.
Oh, I missed a great comment in the chat from Laughing Gremlin during the last scene. Nanako, 6, going on 26.
Yes.
It's like, Uncle, let me sing you a song I think you should need to hear. The cat's in the cradle with the silver spoon.
Yeah, well, and the thing is, there's good odds that one of the things that she is ingesting is that this is reasonable to expect in a relationship.
Oh!
And so this type of emotional neglect is going to be what she may habitually seek out as an adult if nothing changes in her romantic relationships. Thank you, Dojima.
So,
on the bright side,
it's Constitution Day.
So I have the day off from school.
Hooray! You wonder when it'll rain at night again.
Oh, morning.
Greetings, subdued child.
Nanako is watching TV today, as usual.
Okay, damn it. I need to take her someplace.
It sounds like someone's here. GA came to see you.
Hey, GA!
Oh, cool, you're home. Hey, if you're free today, want to go somewhere? Yukiko's coming too.
GA, you are a goddess.
Perfect timing.
I am going to build little roadside shrines to you and sacrifice chocolate bunnies in your honor every New Year.
That's really weird, but I appreciate the spirit.
Wanna come?
Nanako like a deer in the headlights. Yeah, come with us.
I can come?
Yeah.
Of course you can.
Awesome. Taking Nanako out along with Chie and the others, this is a good idea. It should have happened sooner, and it needs to happen more often.
You met up with Yosuke, who's still on the clock, and Yukiko, who finished her work back at the inn. Sorry, I'm multitasking. I'm checking something important, so you're going to take over narration.
Oh, okay.
Why'd you bring poor Nanako-chan to a place like this on Golden Week?
Where else is there to go? I love Junes.
Nanako-chan.
And suddenly they have bonded.
But we're supposed to go on a real trip somewhere.
Yeah, I'm sorry about Nanako's dad. He's kind of a deadbeat.
We were going to make boxed lunches.
Wow, you can make boxed lunches, Nanako-chan?
Okay, I just noticed Yukiko's outfit, and that is awesome.
Yeah, isn't it radiant?
That is just wow.
You're the family cook? Pretty impressive, big bro.
Yeah, we were going to have ham sandwiches. It's very impressive.
Big bro.
Whoa, you can cook? Well, you do seem to be great with your hands. Never mind.
Yosuke, not in front of everybody else.
I'm a pretty good cook too, you know.
Yeah, we'll just file that into the Yosuke folder.
Yeah, Chie, you're not brimming my confidence up. I'm a pretty good
complex kingpin of steel.
I'm a pretty good cook too, you know. Probably. Uh-oh, I sense danger.
I mean, I have ovaries, so it should just, happen, right?
I guess that's the logic being used here.
Let me think about no.
Oh, I love that. Oh, let me think about no.
Let's have a cook-off and see for ourselves.
My, doth the lady protest too much? And hey, I never said I cooked.
That's not what that line means.
But I have this weird.
Yeah, he's using it almost literally backwards.
Okay. Just because you'd get in a cooking contest against Chie doesn't mean you automatically win, dude.
I mean, actually, yes.
I can understand that.
And then Yukiko is like, no, Chie, actually, you have no friends at this table.
What the? Yukiko!
Oh, that is the tone of betrayal.
That's great. And Nanako could be the judge.
I bet we'll make something that ranks up there with your mom's cooking, Nanako-chan.
I should have mentioned earlier.
I don't have a mom. She died in an accident.
Hey, Yosuke.
And Chie to the rescue.
I see. Sorry. I didn't know.
It's okay. Even if I don't have a mom, I have Dad with me.
Like maybe 30% of the time.
Yeah. She really doesn't.
And now I have a brother, too.
Aw, she's blushing. But yeah, she totally does.
And I'm having a lot of fun today. I love Junes.
She's adorbs. We must
She
protect
is.
that smile.
We must protect the small. The smile of the small.
Yeah? That's good.
We'll play with you anytime you want, Nanako-chan.
Okay, congratulations, Nanako. You just got adopted.
Yeah, we should hang out more often.
Come on, Nanako-chan. Let's go get a soda.
Okay.
Oh, this was quite the endurance stream for me. I'm getting really hungry and tired.
Yeah, she makes me feel like I'm the little kid here. That's it. I'm gonna go get something for Nanako-chan, too.
And I'm just kind of sitting here.
And you're all alone. Oh, hi, Nanako.
Do you want something, too?
Aw.
Nanako gives you a carefree smile. You feel a faint bond forming between you and Nanako. Yay! This is it. This is what the entire stream was about.
Yes!
When I'm tasked
How
with making a thumbnail
fitting
for a
is it?
live stream that obviously hasn't happened yet, it's always an exercise of delicately trying to predict what will be in that live stream. And I'm always trying to set that threshold far enough in that it won't be completely out of the way right away, but close enough to where we left off that it won't take forever to get to. And sometimes I miscalculate. It took quite a while to get here.
Yeah, but, I mean, we went 1 hour over, so it's not that bad.
It's not that bad.
It was worth the wait, and
I'm so tired now.
And how fitting is it that Nanako-chan's social link is justice?
Mm-hmm. Oh, something interesting, by the way, about Arcanas and social links.
Want to share some
In the majority of the Persona series, your social link with a character is the same as the... Your social link Arcana with a character is the same as the Arcana of their Persona, as you would expect.
Right.
But only in Persona 3 Portable you have some characters who the bond you have with them is a different arcana from what their persona's arcana is.
Interesting.
This was kind of necessary with the way that they arranged it. This only happens when you play the female protagonist, which allows for you to have social links with all of your male party members, which the male protagonist is forbidden from doing for reasons that are baffling and confounding, and I'll get into that another day. Are you just over at both? Alright.
Yeah.
Why?
Because?
Okay. I totally lost track of what I was saying. Right, one example. The representative emperor persona user in that game, Akihiko. The social link you have with him when you're playing the female protagonist is of the Star Arcana.
Mm-hmm.
Which, yeah, that's interesting. It suggests that the bond you have with someone might be represented differently than what their core nature is, which does make a certain degree of sense, but it's only present in Persona 3 Portable female route, which suggests they just kind of had to do that. That's the only reason why they did it. So it's interesting, but probably more of an act of necessity than really saying something. But anyway, oh my gosh, am I so ready to be done with our show tonight. I am tired and very hungry.
Awesome. So now I can just start a new arc.
No.
Okay, and Nanako is happy, which means that I am happy. And
now we can sign off.
On that note, gentle viewers and listeners, we can sign off. By the way, if you like what we've been doing, please consider giving this channel a like, or the video a like, or the thing with the go. I'm a little tired too. Please like us. We need the validation. But before we go, I'd like to take this opportunity. Yeah, laughing gremlin, give the video a lick. Well, you know, only if you can be sure that the video is into it. But before we go, honest and for true this time, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank all of our patrons, present and future, with special thanks to Cryptid Rhea and Guinevere. And most of all, extra special thanks to my personal savior, Laughing Gremlin. This channel could not be what it is without your support. Thank you. And if you would like to support what we do, please consider becoming a patron at patreon.com/Coyote de la Mancha. And when you do, please let us know via email or patron message if there's a particular color in which you would like to have your name displayed. Alternatively, you can give a one-time gift at kofi.com/Coyote de la Mancha. And finally, a huge thanks to all of you who have been circulating the links. The signal boost really helps. Thank you. So, until next time, never eat all of somebody else's noodle dish. Always appreciate the young lady who knows to laugh unabashedly, and pay attention to your frickin' kid. And we will see you, gentle viewers and listeners, sometime again.
I've just had a letter to say I'm engaged to appear in the pantomime. The part I've to play is the principal boy, so I'm in for a beautiful time. The panto's Dick Whittington, I'm Dirty Dick, the fellow who once rode to York. The manager says I must get a good song about which the public will talk. I've commissioned some authors to write me a song, a very fine chorus they've sent me along. She sells seashells on the seashore. The shells she sells are seashells, I'm sure, for but I fear I am all that will go. I've suffered from lockjaw and stickjaw as well in trying this chorus to sing. It's making me lisp, but I say to myself, the song's sure to go with a swing. I'm dreaming of seashells when I am in bed. I only wish she would sell matches instead. She sells seashells on the seashore. The shells she sells are seashells, I'm sure. For if she sells seashells on the seashore, then I'm sure she